Ooh, maybe there's some things to do, but most likely I'm not gonna do them. Not me. I'm not gonna do them. Okay, just making sure that I'm audible. Skibadee. Max that out. Oh, hello and welcome to Master Duel. Ooh, that's the Chimera guy. Oh, I think that there's a new pack. Pretty sure. Right? New pack? Yeah, the Onslaught of Emperors. Yeah, Primites here. Primal Beings are here. Very fun stuff. New Shark support. The Necroquip Princess. You don't get to see her very often. I haven't seen a lot of people play in the decks that actually use her. Which is weird, because U-Bell is a deck that uses her. Anyway. Grab another 10 packs of this. I mean, I just noticed I have over 1,000 gems. Let's do it, baby. Ooh, what did we get? Ooh, Memento. What's this? Oh, a Valmonica card. Okay, so there's also new Valmonica support. That's fun. Or not new, but that's a Valmonica card. This is for Tachyons, I believe. Oh, Centurion. A bunch of new cards here. New Sharks. And then I can break these. I have way too many of these. Look, I got 5 now. So that's fun. We got some ultra rare dust. I do want to eventually get back into mementos as they are at full power. And they are quite good. Pack! Secret pack! Any freeze? No, no freeze. Bonus pack? Almost have 100. But not exactly 100. Oh, hello everyone. We're gonna watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't feel like playing anymore. I've grinded back into platinum. I don't want to get to diamond. It doesn't matter to me. I get to platinum just to show that I'm better than any casual streamer duelist. The majority of them, even if they got to diamond, they belong in platinum. They only got to diamond by playing for 24 hours a day because they don't have jobs. So we're gonna watch replays of the Onslaught and maybe even some of the Metal Raiders dominance because I do love the Metal Morph deck. I love Metal Morph decks. The monsters are really fun. But first, I gotta see what this is. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the tail. How's this one? Okay, so it's Dragon Link with 2 Typhons. Interesting. So, Dragon Link Bestials versus Cringe. Alright, so we got some Cringe versus Dragon Link. Who's gonna win? Let's do this from the perspective of the person that I want to win. I want the Dragon Link to win. I don't think they're going to, but I want them to win. While this is getting started, might as well my VTuber model going. Hello, Bestials. Right, so they have a Bestial and the Effect Veiler in their hand, so that's 2 interactions, plus they have the Primites. Alright, so we're not Blue Eyes Primite. Not Blue Eyes, but it does have the Primite. Alright, so they have their Fiendsmith combo here, going from Tack to Lurie. Lurie discards himself, which then allows him to summon himself to the field. Oh shit, I gotta go to my other presentation. Or not. Okay. No problem. There it is, that's me. Hey, don't let your file disappear. I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. And then I have to go into the settings. Chroma key. There. Looking good, Joker. So yeah, this is what Yu-Gi-Oh is now. It's just decks that either stop the opponent from comboing, or they combo and stop the opponent from playing. Here we go into sequence in order to get the fusion monster because they use their interruption a little too soon. When you see Fiendsmith, this is the card that you negate. This is the one right here. If you negate anything before it, you're just wasting your resources. This is not going to be enough to win the duel. It is weird that they have a Fiendsmith in the back row, but whatever. Now they're going to banish the Primite. Very nice. That's going to make him untargetable. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, so they got the Doom Dragon out. Why would they summon the Doom Dragon? I guess it's because they don't have, they didn't have the other guy. There's another Fiendsmith fusion monster that you need 3 materials for. They probably would have kept him on the field and they wouldn't have summoned the Doom Dragon, but it's all fine. It's all good. I'm going to negate the Bestial. Alright, so now Primite's gonna do its... Oh, wow. Max Metal Morph is a crazy good draw. I didn't even see that this card was in their deck. That's awesome. Alright, so they're gonna negate the Primite. Now they can just attack into it. That gets rid of Apollo. So now they have the ability to use their cards. They're gonna summon their Bestial here. Banishing the Fiendsmith. Lacrima. Dark Magician comes out. Primite, of course, able to summon normal monsters from the deck. They choose the Dark Magician because they use the Dragoon. Ooh, nice. Speaking of Dragoon, here comes the Druid Swarm. It smells like they're cooking something very yummy downstairs. That's nice. But hey, look, the Fiendsmith combo again. They can do this every turn because through the process of making the combo, they recycle all of the materials. Okay, so now we're going to max Metal Morph. Sacrificing the dragon to get the black full metal morph dragon, the biggest boy of all. They cannot negate super polymorpher. Not gonna happen. Wow, okay. Into a mud dragon, another small. That would have been crazy if they had Dragoon, because then they would have had a Dragoon from that. That would have been probably the most badass thing that they could have done. Snow comes out here to go for the final attack. And that's the end of the duel. Thank you, Super Polymerization, for winning another duel with your uninterruptible effect. Because that's what Yu-Gi-Oh's all about, baby. I am very sad that the Metal Morph guy died. Alright, let's watch Metal Morph stuff. I love Metal Morph. I'm gonna watch me some Metal Morph duels, baby. Concurrent viewers, I don't give a crap. Give me the views, baby. Show me that yellow line. Wow, okay. Dominus Purge. Okay, so we're going into our turn with a nice clear board. We draw the Primite Drill Beam. We get Max Seed, which is then immediately negated by the Ash Blossom, which cannot be negated because they don't have any face down, followed by the Graves. It looks like they have a more than 40 card deck. Yeah. Well, more than... Yeah. A lot of cards. They have like a 51 or 45, so... Okay. So we don't get to do anything because everything gets negated. And thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell? Is this a like 47 card or whatever? 51 or so card, all hand traps? No, it is not. It's Memetos, memes. It's a meme deck. Mementos. Okay, so now we're going to Dominus Purge. Gonna negate that bad boy. There will be no Party of the Bone variety. Followed by an Effect Veiler negate, but they do have a card on the field, which is better than nothing. Okay, they're going to banish the effect Veiler. No, they're not. Ghost Bell, but then Baldrake is going to banish the effect Veiler. Is this every hand trap in the game, huh? Well, if you load your deck with hand traps, you deserve it when you draw one in a top deck competition. Alright, so we get our Bestials on the field here. Baldrake going to attack over the Dark Blade. I'm going to attack for a quick 2,500. Immediately turn them into a Moon of the Closed Heaven. Ooh, Charmied. And they're going to call by that Charmy. And they're probably going to scoop? No scoop from Duelist B. This should be interesting. I wonder what Duelist B thinks they're going to draw off the top of their deck that's going to let them continue this duel. Alright, Requiem going to tribute itself to summon an Engraver from the deck. Engraver hits the field and gets this little piece of equipment. We tribute the both of them. Ah, there she is! The Necro-Equipped Princess. That's fun. Now she's on the field. We have another Engraver. We're going to XYZ these and guarantee that we win the duel. Okay, great. Baldrake back in the hand. We're probably going to summon the Baldrake for lethal damage. And there's nothing that the opponent can do. Sweet. Thanks for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, Ghost Ogre. That's fun. Baldrake banishing a light monster from the grave to summon to the field. They attack. Imperm. Okay. I guess it's better than nothing. I mean, you can't just let them win without using any effects, you know? And that's the end of that, baby. Smells like French fries. Interesting. Smells like McDonald's French fries. At 9 a.m.? They don't sell French fries at 9 a.m. There's no way. Alright, well, it would seem that the opponent has the better field, but we'll see if our main character in the bottom here with Dimer Synthesis. What? This is going to be a crazy duel. Okay, here we go. We got Gemini. Okay, we're going to see all of it. Alright, we're going to get our Catalyst field, which allows a Gemini monster to get onto the field. So this is Gemini's with this bad boy for more consistency, and this guy in the hand can do fun stuff. They have negated the Gemini monster and its Primite because winning in Master Duel is more important than anything else. Okay, we're going to flip over the Gemini to unnegate it. It is now not negated if it's flipped back up. And then we're going to flip the Primite over. Probably a little early, buddy. Should have assumed that it was Blue Eyes Duelist A. And I have Burnout. I don't know if they can, because Chemicritter's here. He doesn't have a Chemicritter. Here we go. The first of many. They don't go into the Synchro, which is interesting. We have our Tyrant Dragon. Battlefield. Youch. They did not activate the trap. I'm going to set the Imperm in an attempt to negate trap. Okay, we got another lovely... Alright, this is the Chemicritter. Chemicritter is now going to banish in order to destroy the trap. Interesting. Destroyed the face down monster there. They're now going to destroy those cards. Dominus Purge is going to stop the synthesis. Okay, end phase. I don't know. Geminis are not... I don't know, guys. I'm not really sold on Geminis yet. It's not the worst deck, but now I don't know what they're going to do because their trap is dead. And now they're going to go into the full Blue Eyes combo, which I think is going to be lethal damage. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that this is going to be enough. I don't think they're going to miss lethal here. Wait, let's check the level of the duelists. Maybe there's hope. No, this is grand... This This is about as good as they can get. We're in master rank, so there's no way he's gonna screw up this combo. And that... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? What? Huh? Yeah, Spirit Dragon. That's very confusing. Alright, so our big critter's out, but they know that they're going to get their trap negated if they try it. Alright, so they've given this guy his secondary effect. Okay, interesting. I guess they're just trying to end the duel faster, because they knew that their trap wouldn't work, because it's going to get negated by this imperm. Oh well. Any questions? Anyone who's here? If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them. I know a lot about this game. This short amount of time that I've played it. What are they doing? To end the duel. Thank you. Oh, so he just did that because he wanted the animation. Well, really, like all Blue Eyes cards should have that animation, honestly. Because they're Blue Eyes, they're going to use that. Like, even the Tyrant Dragon should still have, you know, something. Whatever. Gotta get the cool animation. That's why you play the deck. You don't play a Blue Eyes deck if you don't care about the ending animation. Oh, okay. Wait, is this the same duel? This is the same duel. Okay. I guess they're the only people that are playing with these cards. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Watch the same duel again, that's why. There's no way that wasn't the same duel. Oh well. Guess not a lot of people are playing with the Metamorph traps. Oh look! Sangan summoning and Gold Sarcophagus. I wonder what deck they are playing. Okay, so they don't want anyone searching. It's pretty unlikely that a Primite deck doesn't have a follow-up play to this, because it's Blue Eyes, baby. Alright, so now they're gonna set a little trap. In this case, it's a spell. Discard their Blue Eyes. Okay, they add a spell. And they got their tuner. They didn't add Effect Veiler, which means that they already have... Oh, never mind. They were gonna use that to add Effect Veiler. I was gonna say they either already have it, or they're going to add it later. And so they added it later. Alright, so this is gonna search for the field spell. Mausoleum. Hey guys, just watch this. Make sure the duel doesn't end before I get that. Alright, did they win yet? I got some breakfast so I don't starve. I don't want to be starving up here, you know what I'm saying? Alright, they're on the floor. Can the bar be any lower? No. I posit to say no. Oh, okay. That was an odd, like, little delay. Why am I so small? Wake up, me. Hey. Oh, it's because of you. Hey, dummy. There we go. Sorry, my camera forgot where I was. Oh, great. They already have their Stovey in the grave. They're not going to get a big welcome off, which is nice. Did they really have nothing else? Okay. There's the true light. So it's just untargetable. Okay. I always love that about this deck. It's like, oh, you don't want me to synchro summon? Okay. Oh, nice drill beam. You fell right for my trap. Really? No Daruma doll? All that? You don't have a Daruma doll? Come on. Like, are you even trying to win at this point? Come on now. Come on now. I posit to say, no, you are not. Alright, what do we got? Most likely a Primite Blue Eyes versus Primite Blue Eyes. It is the best right now. Blue Eyes is the best right now. Well, we got a little Imperm. Going into the field spell, grabber. Oh, geez. All right. Could this be a Metamorph deck? No. But the deck sucks, whatever it is. Alright, we got a Max C. That is one big weakness to the Primite Blue Eyes deck, is that it does require a lot of special summons to get the OTK. But getting Max Seed is kind of bad. Alright, we're getting the Primite cycling itself because there's a normal monster in the graveyard. We have completely filled the back row. just have this one slot for our quick play spell. I'm sorry. What? I guess it's because he's gonna, yeah, he's either gonna link them off or synchro them off. Oops. Alright, so Nibiru comes out. Does that stop their turn? I counter no. Why did they do that? Why did they? Why did they? Reveals joy by battle. Yeah, whatever. And the damage step if this card battles. Why? Oh, it's because no, they don't have the thing. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Okay, Typhon Crisis says nice blue eyes. Just kidding. I'm sorry, huh? Why didn't he put that back in the hand? I guess because it would just come back out during a destruction, but like there has to be a destruction for it to happen. And that wasn't a destruction effect, so I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna big fuse. Sometimes people play, like, what rank are you? Okay, it's platinum. I mean diamond, sorry. The diamond player, so you can't expect them to be very predictable, but it is very strange that they would destroy their own Jet Dragon and not use the Jet Dragon's effect to shuffle that card back into the hand. It would have been pretty good. Would have been pretty good. Just kidding. I know why I couldn't. Because it was a Typhon. 3,000 attack or more monsters cannot activate their effect. I still wouldn't have destroyed it though. Still a little weird that they did that. Alright, so more Primite. This one's got the Dragoon package. Imperm has been activated here. It's going to stop our little Primite Ether. Not happening. Okay. Now we're going to bring out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. But we don't have a way to fuse it with the Dark Magician yet. So we're going to go into Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Dragon time. And we have some interruptions on the opponent's turn, including but not limited to tributing a dragon monster for a little bit of shenanigans. Imperm on the Ether. Them saying, oh, you want to stop my Ether? Well, I'm going to stop yours. Spirit with Eyes of Blue going to activate its search. Hieratic Seal tributes itself to send that card back to the hand, I guess? Okay. That doesn't really do anything to the Blue Eyes combo. Hieratic Seal going to get ashed. And now they can't use the Metal Morph trap. So that sucks for them. They can destroy this tuner. They don't. Okay, True Light. Card to card. Wow, they got rid of the Veiler. I guess they don't need it if they're going for the OTK. And they have another Veiler anyway. Okay, use this bad boy to summon in defense position a non-effect monster, and now maybe Duelist A is regretting not using something to get rid of the tuners. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, they're gonna use it to get rid of the trap. Interesting. Okay. They do destroy the trap. Okay. Bye-bye. They're gonna make a big monster, but he only attacks once. They're gonna set a little trap here. Supporting trans people on Twitter. Alright, so we got a whole lot of silliness going on here. Veil are going to stop the Primite because they can't let Primite do its thing, because that would let them play the game. Alright, we're tributing the Bestial to bring out Lubellion. I'm gonna get rid of the tuner, but the tuner is gonna special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon or another tuner. They choose another tuner. They get sent to the grave. Rebellion going to put branded regained as they go into Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Alright. Now they're gonna get Dragoon out with 2 normal monsters as material, which means that they can destroy up to 2 cards on the field. I assume they're going to target. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Not enough for the victory here, though. I thought that they were going to destroy the True Light. I don't know why. Can they not target it? I know it says, but this isn't targeting. Yeah, it's non-targeting. They should have destroyed that, and then would have destroyed the... Oh, well, whatever. I don't care. What level are you? Oh, these diamond players, I swear. Okay, so they have the Bestials so that they can metamorph into the big dragon. Now they have a negate. Primite searches Primite. Battle phase. Done. You're done, kid. Yeah, you can't have a link monster on the field when you have that little HP, you silly goose. Especially if you don't avoid to stop the attack. Like, you need something. You need something there to stop the attack, otherwise you're done, boy. It's over. It's overtly over. Oh my gosh, there's like 100 updates. Oh good, the orange juice game is finally turned into a Gooner game. I can finally uninstall it. And if anybody wants me to play it, I'll be like, oh, you mean that Gooner game? And they'll be like, what do you mean? And I'll say, have you seen the art for that game now? And they'll be like, oh no. I didn't realize I was a Gooner. I accidentally hit the big picture button. Oh my god. No. No, go back. How do I get out of this? No. Out. No, I want out. Please. How do I get out? Let me out. Oh my god, why? Why is this even a button? Oh my god, I can't get out of it. I don't know how. There it is, I found it. Oh my god. Why is that a button? Steam, why are you so stupid? Like, why? Why is there a button? I want to disable that button. There has to be a way to disable the big picture button. I never want it. I never want big picture. I never want it. Okay, so it is a thing. Okay, so I go to Game, Settings, Controller, and then uncheck the button. It's not really the button I want to get rid of, though. A way to just get rid of the button. Please. It's really stupid. Can I, like... Why won't they let us get rid of it? Yeah, I need a custom thing. Na. Yeah, I really need valve support. Like, they really need to move the big picture button to the other side or in the middle. Why isn't it in the middle? There's so much empty space at the top of this, but they want people to click it on accident because they're hoping that someone's going to click it on accident and then be like, oh, you know, I actually like big picture. But that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen, Valve. It's never going to happen. Move the button somewhere people can't click it. You jerks. Alright, they're going to negate that for sure. Only for Primite Drill Beam to show up. And they're going to banish the Baron and negate it. Wow. Turning that card to the hand and then allowing them to summon the bestial Magnamut. Magnamut is negated, I guess, but couldn't activate its effect. Sure, I don't care. I know what they're gonna summon. Everybody knows they're going for Tyrant Dragon. I just want to read this. Wait, what? Why didn't this card work? It was special summoned. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't activate it. Why didn't they activate their Magnamut? Did they misclick, I guess? Did they right click by mistake? I don't understand that. Should have activated. Ouch. We are destroying the Primite stuff. The Primite's gonna summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon in defense mode because that's all they could. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm just watching Primite Blue Eyes. I need to watch something else. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that that's all that they had. Like, this one only had one duel. There's more than one duel here. But I only got to see one duel when I went to randoms. And this is just more Primite Blue Eyes, most likely. So I guess we're gonna go into ranked. Anything cool here? We already watched that one. It was cringe. Alright, let the games begin. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm looking at duels and I'm feeling mean. I'm posting tweets that make people upset. Because that stupid site hasn't banned me yet. Alright. A streamer that I gave some advice to liked my advice. Hopefully it will help them to make. I'm watching more Primite Blue Eyes. Man, I really hate when Konami just puts a deck at the top tier. Like, how do you fight it unless you have your own Primite Blue Eyes? Hello and welcome to Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, baby! Primite Blue Eyes, #1, Effect Veiler, easy. Easy peasy. Alright, we'll turn this into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Do they have another Effect Veiler? No, they're gonna negate it with him. Okay. Or unless that doesn't negate. I think it does, though. No, it does not. Okay. They're just putting a big body up on the field. Oof. Man. They really... Wow, there's an animation for that card now? Huh, that's fun. Okay. Gonna go big. Negation. And end phase. And that card is destroyed, and this card comes back. Okay. They got they had a Veiler in their hand. They could have stopped that. I don't know why they didn't. Out comes the Primite. Primite gonna get Veilered. Oh, my groan. It's hurting my groan. Oh, toss him out. Blue Eyes, White Dragon, back on the field. 1 for 1. Discard a card. Summon a level 1 card. It's the Tuner. Tuner tosses itself to get a True Light. Mausoleum tosses a Blue Eyes to increase the big blue, and now they definitely have enough to win the duel. 1, a 2, 3. 3. Minus points for not using the better Blue Eyes art for the last hit. Come on now, man. Classic Blue Eyes art. You bought a pack just to get that. Why are you not attacking with that as your last card? You silly, silly goose. Alright, did we have a different deck now? Okay, we do. We have Voiceless. Voiceless used to be pretty high tier, and now it pales in comparison to the pale-skinned, blue-eyed dragon deck with a Primite, with Primite spices. So Dominus Purge is pretty interesting because when you activate it from the hand, you can't activate the effects of dark or fire monsters, but it's voiceless, so all their monsters are light. Which means that this is not a voiceless Ice Jade deck, by the way, because they wouldn't be able to activate this from the hand. Oh, they're not going to activate it from the hand, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so they have anti-targeting. They've got a negate here. They have a negate there. So they're going to stop the Fiendsmith immediately. Makes sense. And he's kind of doomed in the grave for now until this Magical Musketeer went in. Oh my god, it's Magical Musketeers. Ladies and gentlemen, I have changed who I am rooting for. They're not going to win, but I have changed who I'm rooting for. Why did you kill my friend Max? It's Magical Musketeer Max. Come on, man. Right there. So shuffling the Magical Musketeer back into the deck to get the Engraver back on the field, which is immediately sacrificed to make our Fiendsmith's Requiem, which then sacrifices itself to summon the other Engraver from the deck. And now that's on the field, and that's going to get Voiceless barriered, and that's ouched. But now we get to do the Abominations. Oh my gosh, it's Unchained Magical Muskets? What is this? Alright, so we got another Unchained on the field. We get the Unchained Soul of Big Blue Boy. He destroys the barrier. The red guy summons the red dog. 2 dogs equals 1 Yama. Yama is now going to search. Shavara is going to set another trap on the field. They choose the one that destroys 1 card and then destroys an opponent's card. Shavara's back on in the hand. Alright, so we got Blue Dog. Blue Dog destroys that one. Escape, I think. Oh man, they're doing the whole they got the whole thing. Alright, so they destroy the good card to get into Red Dog. Red Dog uses that card but gets negated and destroyed, I believe. Nope, just negated. But they had called by the whole time, so haha. Alright, Shavara is going to summon itself from the hand, destroying that Unchained guy. They have now negated that guy for this turn and next turn. And now they're going to link into the Unchained Abomination. Yama, because a card was destroyed, is now going to summon the Fiendsmith Engraver back to the field because you lose. Thank you for playing. And that's why Unchained is the best right now. Just kidding, you don't lose. They can't win the duel that easily. I think that if he did this and had the big guy, they probably would have won. Yeah, if they did this, I think they would have won. No, never mind. They're not doing what I think that they want to do. Oh, never mind. They win. They're gonna go for the burn. Makes sense. Thanks for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Too bad you didn't have any ghost bells. Or Skull Meisters. Skullmeister or Ghost Bell would have saved you. Oh well. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we got a shark player. We got sharks. I like this. I'm already getting more variety. So happy. So sick of watching Primites over and over and over again. Ooh, that's gonna have to get called by because we need our searches, because this is sharks. Ghost Bell says, no, buddy. Not happening. You are not searching. Oh my gosh, they have an animation for her now. Cringe. We're going to our rank 4. We will not be searching any materials for anything. It's a Stealth Kraken. Okay. Stealth Kraken is pretty good. And we have a little bit of protection for that, I think. Yeah, the reincarnation. Can't be destroyed by battle. Turn a card equipped with this card to the hand. Ah. Out there, equip this card. Wow. Very fun. Okay, so now we're gonna max C and then destroy that illusion monster. Very nice. Do a little bit of damage. They're still going to do their Chimera summoning to get our Phantom Beast out here. Chimera boys. Tossing the Chimera fusion back into the hand because that's fair. Put it face down because it's a quick play spell. We can use it on the opponent's turn. Ooh, Dimension Shifter would have been fun to have on the first turn. Oh well. Oh my gosh, this guy has Tachyon. So this is Tachyon Sharks. Oh, snap. That's going to be pretty bad. Ooh, Barrier Statue. Pretty major play here. That completely shuts down a lot of the Chimera plays. If not all of them. I don't know if they have any water monsters. Out comes a shark. Shark effect. Searches another shark. It's Abyss Shark. Kraken. Oh, not going to happen. They're going to get negated. Doesn't get destroyed. Can't be destroyed. That's okay. And we got Abyss Shark back out here. Searching another shark. Another special summon into the Silent Honor Arc. Honor Arc is now going to steal. Give me that. Oh, just kidding. Negated and destroyed. Goodbye, Honor Arc. Alright, so now the Chimera has no follow-up plays, but they have 4 cards in their hand. Is this person trying to get an OTK that I just don't know is possible? Out comes another card. They're going to go into another Stealth Kraken. That's not fair. You can't just double Kraken a man. What the heck? That's cruel and unusual. What now? Oh, snap. Now they're going to go for the... They get it. They get the OTK. Yeah. Wow. Guys, I gotta say. That's impressive. That's pretty good. They were safe from pretty much anything that the Chimera deck could have done. Chimera also a relatively high tier deck because of its flexibility, but when you floodgate them with a barrier statue, that doesn't matter. Alright, let's see what, oh snap. Ugh. Okay, we're in Diamond. Oh goodness, Primite Blue Eyes. Ooh, that's actually a really good counter to them. They cannot search for cards, so that pretty much turns off a lot of the Blue Eyes engine. It doesn't turn off the Primite engine. Oh my god, it's not Primite. Oh my god, it's Magic-y. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, shenanigans are in... The shenanigans are on the menu, ladies and gentlemen. Put a card in the back row, summon himself for 2,000 HP. Get Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple is going to search for the big boy. Another 2,000 for another big search. Adds another one to his hand for some reason. Puts him in the back row in order to get Doom Dragon. Doom Dragon gonna shuffle a boy into the back row. Very nice. Now we're going to XYZ into a level 8, which is of course the Zombie Vampire. It's the only level 8 XYZ. Don't believe me? Find another one, I dare you. You can't. Out comes Snake Eyes Oak, which summons Snake Eyes Poplar, which then searches for the search. The Search and Summon, as I call it. The SNS, Search and Summon. Alright, we have a Light Fiend on the field. Gee, I wonder what that means. Oh look, a Faintsmith Requiem. Where'd they pull that? Alright, we're gonna send the Wedju Temple and the Oak down in order to get the Flamberge Dragon out on the field. Alright, Requiem gonna sacrifice itself to get an Engraver on the field. Engraver is now on the field. They have 2 level 6s. Gee, I wonder what that means. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that card and then XY. No, we're gonna link into the sequence. Okay, and now we're gonna pay. Oh wow, no white dust on. Did they assume it's white dust on? Oh no, they send out a white dust on. Okay. They got their white dust on out. Now they're gonna shuffle. They're gonna banish him. Ouch. And there'll be none of that. Okay, so now Engraver is back. Do they have another play with this, or are they just, oh, okay. IP, alright. Flambird summons 2. 1 into Linkaribo. Both of them are then into Promethean Princess, the Bestower of Flame. She summons Flamberge. Hi, I'm Flamberge. Flamberge is not going to be sacrificed here. Doom Dragon is sacrificed to get out Ash. Ash searches for Oak. Interesting. Link 2 into Nightmare Phoenix. What are we going to destroy? The face down. Okay, draw a card. Very nice. Put him in the back row. Very interesting. No IP Masquerena is very weird. But it doesn't matter because they don't need it. Bye. Dust On. Dust On is a light fiend, by the way, that Dust On, so that they could go into Fiendsmith. I thought that they were trying to, like, negate the summoning of a Dust On. I was like, that's a really risky play to just be like, you must have a Dust On. But that is not what they were doing. It actually just summons Dust On. Okay, okay. We got Metal Morph. Metal Morph is here. It's going first. It has advantage. What do we search for? We search for the Illusionist. Illusionist, when summoned, is going to do a little bit of searching. And Ash is like, nuh-uh. And they're like, I'm saving my called by for next turn because I have a feeling that I'm going to need that. Alright, so the Illusionist is going to change itself to Dragon. We're then going to search for one of the Metal Morph traps. And then we're going to set some cards and pass. We have a bunch of interaction here. Okay, it's the Fire Kings. Alright, so we're going to negate the Courtier. Just kidding, it's called by. Followed by Max Metal Morph is then going to tribute the Illusionist here in order to summon everybody's favorite dragon, the Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. Alright, so now they have a big negate on the field. Veiler's been negated, so they can't Veiler it. If they have a Veiler, they cannot use it to stop this upcoming negate. Garunix is going to try to activate its effect, but the Full Metal Dragon says, nice try, birdie guy. And they do a little bit of damage, but they don't destroy it, and that's what matters. They search for a Pyro Monster, they get Poplar. Poplar are going to come out of the field. Poplar searches, grabs the Search Summon. Is then linked off for a Linkaribo, most likely. Hi, I'm Linkaribo. Poplar puts himself on the back row, as always. We're going to then sacrifice him to summon Ash. Ash searches for a Fire Monster. That's level 1. They search for the Ponix. Then they sacrifice themselves and Linkaribo so that they can get called by the Graved. That's actually pretty major. Alright, so now what do we do? Oh wow, literally nothing. Well, that's gonna really stink on the next turn, because... Alright, we're gonna send that card to summon our Claws. Claws puts that back in the hand, and now they have more Metal Morph. Okay, so when that card's destroyed, Garunix tries to activate its effect, but it's going to be negated by the Full Metal Dragon. That can happen every turn, so... Haha, keep that in your hand, thank you. Attack into the opponent's face, and then they're going to tribute this card during the battle phase to get the Flame Warrior attacks for victory, and that is why Metal Morph is the best right now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Such a strong deck. So funny. You can do so much with just the traps and a monster on the field. Unless it's the Illusionist. I mean, the Illusionist is nice, you just can't do 3 attacks. Okay, so we've got a branded Bestial with a little golden sark action. They banish the I think that's tragedy. Yeah, it's tragedy. Searches for a Luber. Okay, we got a Quem. Quem tosses banishment. The Luber going to attempt to search for branded fusion, and he does. Branded fusion activated, tossing a Lubellion into the grave for later. Out comes Albion, the branded dragon. Albion then using his effect to banish for materials in order to get... Oh, the Borreload. Okay, so they didn't go into the non-bestial Lubellion because they're going to do it now. They've recycled the branded fusion. They've tributed... Oh, okay. They're trying to get rid of him so that he can't do the search. They're then going to get their stuff destroyed. That allows them to send their own little trap to the grave. And now they've just got a Fallen of Albaz and a Branded Fusion in their hand. Alright, we got Branded lost. Out comes a Kashtira. Kashtira destroyed. Out comes... what was that? Starts with a C... What's their name? Ecclesia. It doesn't start with a C, it starts with an E. Alright. Branded lost, allowing them to do a little searching. Okay, Albion, we're gonna do a little striking. Okay, we got our striker dragon out here. They've looked up another Ecclesia. I guess that one's the Cartesia, but they're all part of the Ecclesia style cards. Branded Fusion, another Tearlament into the grave. Could this mean that they're going to Tearlament summon? It does. Tearlament Sheeran is now going to shuffle back into the deck themselves, and it looked like... Who was the other card? Oh, Cartesia. Okay, interesting that they would shuffle back the Cartesia. Alright, this is a pretty stacked field here, and they're going to banish. And... Okay, Luber is going to now summon itself and negate the Mirror Jade. The Caritis is on the field. And I think they still have Lethal here. And they put back their Branded Fusion for some reason. They don't even need it. So, bye. And that's the end of that duel. Don't ask me to explain how that was fair at all, because it wasn't. But it's branded, baby. That's what branded does. It has a million ways to win the duel. So if you lose with a branded deck, it's your fault. Therefore, Duelist A is to blame. Be better next time. Okay, we got our Live Twins field with Tachyons. Alright, so Tachyon Dragons. The first Tachyon is going to then tribute itself to special summon another Tachyon, which then searches for the 7th Tachyon. 7th Tachyon activates, choosing a little XYZ card there. They give their Maxi back in the deck, toss the Lubellion to search for Magnemite. Magnemite is going to banish the Tachyon Dragon to then allow them to search, and then it's immediately tributed to special summon Lubellion to the field, who then puts Branded Reborn on the field. We're then going to XYZ these two level 8 monsters into Dragulion. Dragulion is then going to get rid of one of its things, which shows that their opponent's effects cannot... If the opponent has any dragon type monsters, they can't affect they can't do anything. Okay. Unfortunately, they're Sky Striker deck, so they don't have dragon monsters. Alright, so what do we do here? Are we going to Ash this? No, we're going to Valor it. Alright, so Valor is then on Kagari. They don't have a quick play spell to respond. And they're not going to get to do their thing. Oh, dragon. Did you see that? There was a dragon. Zeke is here going to banish the XYZ monster. And then Tachyon Galaxy Eyes is back on the field. Alright. They get another 7th Tachyon. Shizuku's here. Alright, they're gonna banish Lubellion. That makes sense. End phase, okay. They didn't set any cards. Very interesting. Okay. Got Imperm, we got 7th Tachyon. Imperm is dead in the hand, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? Another Galaxy Eyes card. We're going to put the Imperm back because we don't need it because it's dead. Out comes another Galaxy Eyes. They have 2 level 8s. Because they summon a Galaxy Eye, they get the other Galaxy Boy. Holy moly, that was a mouthful. I'm not saying that card's name. But out comes our Galaxy Eyes Tachyon is back, baby. We got 2 8s again. We searched for Tachyon Negate. This is a real fun card. We got our Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon is here, and then puts another XYZ card as material. Out comes the Photon Dragon, and we're going to then turn into the other Photon Dragon, which is then going to be used as material for the other Photon Dragon, which now has over 6,000 attack. It can now make up to 3 attacks this turn. I don't even know what the fuck that card did. But did you see how much text that had? That was like not even a paragraph. Okay. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters. Okay, so it just negated everything to restore their attack point, obviously. And that allowed them to OTK. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you. Happy Easter. You lose. Mathmech. Hard second deck for sure. Alright, Valmonica. We're gonna see a Charmy here. Immediate Charmy. So now if they summon anything from the deck or extra deck, we're gonna be drawing card. Ooh, Thrust gets ashed. They busted the Thrust. Another search. Oh, you added a card to your hand. Time to get a little droll. Oops. Wow, end phase. Face down. Field spell. End phase. Wow, Signet Mining is a hell of a draw. Okay, Maxi. They're going to cross out that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No response. Goodbye, Maxi. No Maxi this turn. Signet Mining searches circular. Circular effect. Sends Sigma to the grave. Summons itself to the field. Sigma effect summons itself to the field. Circular searches equation. Because they have a diameter in the grave. 2 material Alimbertion. Alimbertion effect. Discard both cards. Adds a Mathmech. They choose addition. Addition effect. Make its attack a little higher. Summon itself to the field. Immediately is linked off for everybody's favorite mage. The Splash Mage. Alright, so they summon addition, which is then immediately linked off into Decoder, which was then used as material for Transcode Talker. Because it was used as link material, Decoder comes back, and Transcode Talker summons a link monster from the grave. All of these are turned into Tempest. Tempest is then going to send multiplication, which then doubles its attack. So it doubled its attack and then doubled its attack again with multiplication. And they didn't even have to use equation. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice deck. Bye. That's what it is. You have to have... Like, if he didn't have Signet Mining, I don't think he would have won that duel in that turn. But he had Signet Mining, so it was over. Ah, Thunder Dragons. Bestial Thunder Dragons. We love to see Thunder Dragons. Oh, wow. That was a crazy card to see in a Blue Eyes deck. Okay, so we're going to see the full Blue Eyes combo, most likely. This combo usually ends with a field with having True Light. Okay, so they got a nice little trap for follow-up on the opponent's turn. We're going to see at least 2 true guys on the field. Mausoleum. Mausoleum going to make him big, send a big guy to the grave. He attributes himself to summon a big guy to the field. Hi, big guy. The maiden summons herself because a big guy is on the field. Synchro into everybody's favorite. Oh wow, Azure Eyes. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody just do Azure Eyes. Summoning another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Do they have another tuner? They could. Just kidding. Of course they do. Hi. Alright, so they use the ultimate dragon as an effect for that. This is all to get into a hieratic seal. Oh, that's cringe. Max C activated immediately because they know they're going to lose. Now they're going to attempt to use the True Light, but unfortunately for them, Ghost Ogre says, ha 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 ha. What are they going to put in the hand? Field spell? Oh no, they don't want True Light to be destroyed. Because they don't want the True Light secondary effect to destroy their monsters. They then, because they tributed him, they can summon a monster, and they choose everybody's favorite Jet Dragon, the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Lubellion searches Magnum Hut. Alright, we're gonna draw 2, banish a dark. They banish the Thunder Roar. Thunder Roar, when it's banished, is going to special summon Dragon Dark from the deck. Battery Man is gonna battery himself. Ush 1, 2, 1, 2, bang. Okay. Battery Man Solar tosses Dragon Roar into the grave. Dragon Dark searches for everybody's favorite fusion spell. I know it's mine. And now we have one Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon activates its effect again to add another Thunder Dragon. They didn't have to do that. They could have easily just added 2 to their hand, but I guess they wanted to do it one at a time because it's funnier. Out comes the Thunder Dragon Titan. You see, if they would have just added 2 to their hand, would have been pretty funny. Alright, so they're going to use him to add some more Thunder Dragons. So when a card discards itself, you get to destroy a card on the field with this Colossus Titan guy here. They only had 1 Thunder Dragon this time. And then they have a Lurie. Lurie discard. And that's going to allow him to summon himself back to the field. And then immediately get used for Fiendsmith's Requiem. Requiem is then going to special summon from the deck everybody's favorite engraver, the Fiendsmith Engraver. And then Requiem is going to attach itself to him so that nothing happens, okay? So they're going to banish everybody's favorite Jet Dragon. Get a Magnum Mutt. Is this enough? It looks like enough. It could be enough. It is! Ladies and gentlemen, Thunder Dragons are the best right now. That's why they are the best right now. Just beat the tier 1 deck because obviously Thunder Dragons are better. Don't believe me? Well, too bad. You just watched it happen. He trounced him. Blue Eyes Primite? More like Blue Eyes Goodnight when you get beaten. Speaking of Blue Eyes Primite, here we are. With 2. Yes, right, count them 2 Lordly Loads. They search for the Drill Beam. Put another Lordly Load. That's all 3 Lordly Loads. In their deck is either in their hand or on the field. So we got 3 Lordly Lows just waiting to be unleashed. Alright, so we got the Mausoleum. Gonna allow them to summon that tuner. The tuner grabs the other tuner, the Maiden of White. Maiden of White adds True Light. True Light sets everybody's favorite Blue Eyes card, which allows them to toss a load to grab a mode. And they got themselves an Effect Veiler. And that card is used a lot to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon out of the deck. And that's what they did. Okay, Mausoleum is going to then toss another Blue Eyes. He's going to tribute himself to summon that Blue Eyes. And because that Blue Eyes got summoned, out comes the Maiden. So this is going to be the real full combo here, but unfortunately, Nibiru, the primal being, was like, nuh-uh. Here's a 6,000 attack and defense token. And then they banished it with Drill Beam. Okay, here comes another Blue Eyes, but it's turn 1, so it can't attack. That card's going to banish itself, choose him, and then equip a monster to him, and then they have the Tyrant Dragon is out on the field. Okay, what do we do here? What card? We got Primi Map? Could it be? It is. It's Yubel. Yubel is going to win this duel. They only need 2 cards and they win. Effect Veiler, going to use its effect here, but if they already have the spell that they would normally be searching with this guy, then it doesn't matter. Let's see if they do. Okay, they showed them a card. They showed them another card. You know what that means? Oh look, 2 cards. Oh, but they didn't have the spell. Darn. So they can't win the duel this turn. Alright, what are we gonna do now? They have a monster negate in the form of him. He immediately uses it. Immediately. Because they need a Yubel out there immediately. So Spirit of Yubel is now going to get ashed. Haha. Oh, but they had the eternal favorite, so they're gonna do it anyway. Out comes him, but he's still negated. I don't know. Okay, so since he was special summoned, they can search the Nightmare Pain. Now they have it. Okay, they have the Nightmare Pain, but they don't have a way. Okay, well that's fun. All right, so since these 2 were destroyed, gonna see some Yubels. Yubel number 1. On the field. Yubel number 2. They have 2 Yubels. Okay. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon hits the field. Alright, so this should be interesting. Maiden hits the field. The Master Load grabs another Primite. Alright, Primite's on the field. We're going to link him off for a Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Okay, the first Synchro Summon, I'm sure of many. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. They're going to need a negate. But they need 2 negates. Sacrifices himself for another Blue Eyes White Dragon. The big load is going to grab another Blue Eyes White Dragon, put it on the field. Okay, we're going to link those 2 off for those spheres. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, so now all that Yubel has to do is activate Nightmare Pain. Oh wow, they had the field spell. Okay, so field spell searches for Samsara. Alright, so they got the thing. They're gonna XYZ into Varudaz, who's going to immediately get Heavenly Sphered, but then the Heavenly Sphere gets Phantom Yubelled. So it looks like we're getting another Yubel out on the field. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Even better. So we're still searching for stuff. We're still doing stuff. We have Nightmare Pain. Negated. That card is going to then negate the negate. Right? No, it's going to summon. Summon the Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Negated. And then destroyed one of the mother loads here because the other one is negated. They attack into the token and then they attack into the token again. And that, my friends, is the end of the duel. When you got 2 loads on the field, you gotta get rid of both. And they did. They did it. Wow, all that for Diamond 5. Oof. That's a shame. Back to the grind, baby. What do we got? What do we got here? What do we got here? I do not know. Here. I don't know why it looks like I'm always looking up, but that's okay. Probably because I can't really see my eyes. Just assumes I'm looking up somewhere. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Ooh, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. That's an interesting choice. Can't be destroyed by battle. You make 2 attacks. And it banishes a monster that it battles it that it didn't destroy. Alright, so the Courier is going to try to do its thing, but it gets ashed. It's actually pretty bad. The good news is they have 2 gold sarcophagus, so they can do another banish effect here, and they do. They banish the Tragedy. Tragedy searches Quem. Quem, normal summoned. Tosses Albaz. Special summon. Cartesia, Ecclesia. I think that one's Cartesia. Now we're going to Branded Fusion out. Albion. Albion effect is going to banish some materials here. Quem is going to special summon the Fallen of Albaz. Okay, Albion banishes himself to bring out Lubellion the Searing Dragon. They find the Shrouded Dragon, toss the Shrouded Dragon, and toss branded... one of the branded spells. And Cartesia the Virtuous is going to fusion the Dusk Dragon. Lubellion unbanishes some materials to get out Ice Jade. And the Fallen of Albaz uses the opponent's monster's material to get Protoplant Dragos to Pelia. Dusk Dragon tosses the Bestial, who then puts Branded Sword to get the Courier anyway. I'd say Branded Sword. You don't get to see Branded Sword that often, so at least I got to see a new branded card. It wasn't the same one-note combo. This is someone who knows the branded cards, playing his Duelist A, with a misleading Blue Eyes picture. But it's obvious that they main branded because they know how to use their cards. And that's not somebody who's never played branded. Alright, so we got Yubel versus what is heavily implying to be a Blue Eyes deck. Probably Primate Blue Eyes. The Spirit of Yubel, gonna search Nightmare Pain, Nightmare Pain. Destroys the Spirit of Yubel, adds the Squirmer. Spirit of Yubel summons Yubel. Squirmer summons itself to the field, destroys Yubel. Yubel, when destroyed, summons the Terror. Link those off for who else but Yama. Yama. Yiggity, 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 yiggity. Let's do a combo. Alright, so we got Red Dog. Spirit of Yubel here to stop Nibiru. Gonna destroy the Spirit of Yubel again. Spirit of Yubel once more summons Yubel. Link those two for the Moon. When he goes to the grave, he gets to set a trap. The Moon is out, and the Requiem is in. Sacrifices itself to get a Fiendsmith. Link those two off for Sequence. Sequence effect shuffles back the Link monsters to bring out Lacrima. Lacrima brings him back to the hand, not to the field. Sacrifices himself to get Tracked. Tracked is going to search for Lurie. Then discard the Lurie. Lurie summons itself to the field for free material for something. Alright, shuffle 2 back for another Spirit of Yubel. More material for something. Alright, so it's Muckracker. Alright. Or Muckraker, who knows? I've heard both pronunciations. I don't know. 2 level 6s, we could see a DDD card here. No, we do not. We see Desiree. Okay. Muckraker is going to discard a card to re-summon Yama, which is pretty interesting. Alright, so now he can negate up to 2 cards on the field. Why did he negate Muckraker? I don't know. Oh, we got an Ash Blossom here, followed by a Max C. Saying if you got a called by, you better choose wisely. No search for you. Alright, the Maiden tosses itself to put a True Light. That one also tosses itself. True Light is going to do something funny. Just kidding, it gets destroyed by the Escape of the Unchained, which also destroys Yama. Yama. Yiggity, 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 yiggity. Let's do a combo again. Alright, so we got the Jet Dragon. Yama didn't do anything. Okay, so we got a Tremor. They got the Terror Incarnate. Plus a Piri Rise map. Alright, Imperm. That's weird. Desiree gonna just negate that. I'm not sure why you would even activate anything this early in the turn. Did they not know that they could be negated? Maybe they didn't know. I don't know. I don't know. Out comes the Summoning Beast. Or rather, the Beckoning Beast. Oh, it searches another Beckoning Beast. Usually they search the Summoning Beast, but I guess they don't need it. Out comes Yubel. Nightmare Pain destroys Yubel to get the Samsara Lotus. Samsara Lotus, normal summoned. Sacrifices itself to grab a Spirit of Yubel. Link 3 into a 3 material Appaloosa. Out comes the Fiendsmith Engraver. Gee, I wonder what he's going to be used to summon. Oh, look. It's Requiem. Who would have thunk? Out comes Requiem, sacrifices himself to get the other Engraver that's in the deck. Engraver is then going to be equipped with the Fiendsmith Requiem. We attack. We attack. We attack. Not enough for victory. Can our boy win? Can Duelist B turn it around with his Blue Eyes combos? Spirit with Eyes of Blue activated here, followed by a little Seahorse, which is going to be negated by Appaloosa. And the Spirit with Eyes of Blue is going to be negated by Desiree. Okay, so what's the last card? Will we see it? Will they scoop? No. That is still negated. We will not see the card that's in the opponent's hand. Battle phase. Desiree goes for the kill. Succeeds. And the opponent loses. What's gonna happen next? I do not know. What's gonna happen next? I do not know. Okay. It's mementos. Okay, probably Kashtira? Nope, not gonna know. Oh, yes, we are gonna know. Okay. What's it gonna be? Is it Kashtira? Is it Blue Eyes? Is it something else? It's Kashtira. Here was me thinking it was Clear World, which would have been really funny. Clear World, when going first, is quite strong. I fought it many times in the triangle duel. We're gonna imperm this unicorn, which doesn't necessarily protect us from what's going to happen. Alright, so this is Turbo 7s. That means this is Shangri-Era. Better not banish anything face down, buddy. Oh wow, they drew that. They drew that out. Nice. Okay, so they are in a slightly tricky situation now. Okay, so now this is really scary. Let's see what Mementos does here. Now they're gonna get a spot. Okay. Alright, so they don't have any follow-up anymore from Kashtira. So now they're gonna start the combo here. Gaddock is back. Gaddock grabs... That's a new card. Sleepy's out here, and he's gonna get destroyed. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it's not negated. He's just destroyed. Sleepy, okay, we're going to big summon here into the big guy, the Creation King. Creation King is gonna do his thing. Sleepy gonna do its thing. Okay, they toss the other new guy. And they get the fusion spell and another fusion monster. And we're going to destroy those two cards. Makes sense. We should do that. Field spell. Going to recycle the fusion monster most likely. Wow, that thing is horrifying looking. Out comes the mace. I got a mace. I got a mace. Fusion spell banishes itself to destroy the horrifying amalgamation. When it's destroyed, it's going to add the fusion spell back to the hand. Mace destroys itself, sends another 2, and out comes the fusion spell. We're going to now bring out the Twin Dragon, finally. Twin Dragon usually is earlier in the combo, but we had to wait because of what we were doing here. Twin Dragon adds the big dragon, and another mace. Alright, big dragon here, going to shuffle a whole bunch of cards back. Good recycling here. And out comes the combined creation. That's a 5,000 beater. Only to be primal beinged. Bone party. Is that enough, man? Do you really think you have enough to stop mementos? We're gonna link these two into a link to, and their name is Cross Sheep. Why? Because we plan on getting a fusion monster up here, baby. Shuffle back more. Who comes out but the combined creation? Remember me? Battle phase. Goodbye. Mementos are the best right now, okay? They're a complicated deck that can do a lot of things. They're very complicated. They're free-flowing, so it isn't a linear combo. So it can be very difficult to control and learn. But as you could see, the reward was a very simple victory once you got your victory condition. They have multiple victory conditions that you need to keep in mind during their process. Seifert going to search for the Collapse Serpent, which then banishes the Seifert to special summon itself to the field, and then it gets linked off into everybody's favorite striker, the Striker Dragon. Collapse Serpent gonna search for the other one, the worm thing. That guy. He banishes the Collapse Serpent to summon himself to the field, which then goes into Romulus. This is the best point of this deck to get like an Imperm or something. Wyver Burster searches for the other Collapse Serpent. Romulus grabs the Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine is now activated. Tosses the Collapse Serpent and an Absorouter Dragon. Absorouter searches for a Tracer. I'm already Tracer. Boot Sector launch is now going to let them summon that Tracer from the hand. Tracer going to destroy the Boot Sector launch. It's the Recharger. Pisty. Okay, and then we're going to get another Striker Dragon. Now the two things are pointing to one spot. They can summon a card from the graveyard. They choose Absorouter Dragon. Going to Delingerous Dragon. Striker Dragon going to pick Delingerous Dragon to destroy him and add the Recharger to the hand. Recharger effect, discards himself, grabs the Delingerous Dragon. He picked him, which then makes the Delingerous Dragon able to activate his effect somehow. Recharger is banished in order to bring out a level 6. This allows them to go into a level 10. Who else but Patter? Amadeus Patter, and I summon banish cards. Out comes the Borland Dragon, and they have a rocket on the field. They're then going to summon another rocket. These two are going to then be synchroed off into everybody's favorite Savage Dragon, the Borreload Savage Dragon. That's 2 Omni Negates, another negate on the field, and another negate if you have a banished card. They're going to negate the Primite here and summon a rocket from the graveyard. They choose Rocket Tracer. Out comes the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Spirit with Eyes of Blue going to search for the Mausoleum of White. Mausoleum of White activates its field effect. Branded Lost is then going to destroy it. Branded Beast, sorry. Branded Beast destroys the Mausoleum. Out comes the Maiden. This is not a good time to negate. And that's not a good time to negate yet either. Hold it. Hold. Oh, he's got an Ash. Okay. I thought he was wasting his one Omni Negate from the Savage Dragon. We still have the Savage Dragon Negate. No, not good enough. Yeah, we got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Maiden. They didn't negate the Maiden. Interesting. Okay, we got Spirit Dragon. Now we negate? No. Oh, we gotta negate that. Just kidding, we have Imperm. They really want to get rid of the Savage Dragon negate. So there is still another play or two in the opponent's hand. Out comes everybody's favorite Sky Terror. It's Typhon. Typhon shuts down that Omni negate. So, haha, you summoned too many times from your extra deck, and now you can't activate any effects because your monsters are too strong. Typhon going to shuffle back the Borreload. Oh, okay. Alright, so they're probably going to attack over the Typhon. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to try to destroy it. And then they're going to lose their cards. Battle phase, attack over the Typhon. Nice. Main phase 2. Dispatter, going to summon Seifert. And they get Effect Veilered, which is going to be called by. This is actually pretty major here. This is probably not going to secure them the duel, but having an active Seifert to then use the effect of is going to be pretty good for our Dragon Link deck here. Sacrifices himself to get a Wyver Burster. Wyver Burster banishes the Druid Swarm to summon itself. We get another Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon chooses itself to then summon the Recharger back to the hand. Recharger going to sacrifice itself to get the Striker Dragon. And that's it. Thank you. Special summon our Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, they don't dispatter negate. Why didn't they negate? They should have negated. Oh, time limit, that's why. Oof. Gotta play better, guys. You gotta play better. If you want to use a lot of effects, you gotta go really fast. You gotta know your combos. The timer waits for no man. Sharks. Charmed. They don't negate the Charmy. They don't even bother. Okay. Oh boy, we got ourselves a Linkuriboh. And oops, you got called by. Yeah, Linkuriboh might protect you from one trap activation, but it's not going to protect you from called by. Wow, and they had nothing. Yikes. Okay. Out comes the XYZ Dremora. Attacks over Linkuriboh. They are no longer protected against traps. Main phase 1. Normal summon Effect Veiler into Almirage. Wow. Crazy. Alright, Link 2 into Splash Mage. Now's a good time to negate it. Will they negate it? I mean, that's the next best thing. Imperm is going to then be activated to stop the called by. Ouch. So, is this a full Ignister? It could be. Impermed. Some of your own medicine there, buddy. They should have used the Imperm, honestly. Okay, phase 2 and phase. Alright, if you draw another, yep. If you draw a hand trap, it's your fault. It's your fault for putting hand traps in your deck. It is your fault. Domino. Scubby, bobby, drubby, grubby, roby, room. Domine, domine, domino, doom. Link Coder. Max C comes out, baby. Let's start drawing. Draw one. Oh, they got the Imperm and an empty field. They have 2 ashes, and they don't negate this. This is interesting. Battle phase, ouch. And you lose. Why didn't you negate it? Why? What? People just... I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you know what G-Golem does. You have to know. This is old. This is an old card. You have to know it can attack twice. Oh, cringe. You were doing so good. You used all your effects so good. You had Imperm. You had an empty field. Why didn't you use it? I don't get it. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's one way to get him. Okay, so Goblin tosses 2. Gaddock is here. Hi, it's me, Gaddock. Special put sheep in the hand here. Sleep is here. Sleep is going to then use its effect in order to fusion summon everybody's 3 material fusion monster. The Creation Boy. This is the new guy. tosses the other copy of himself and 2 other monsters into the grave, banishes himself and adds the field spell to the hand. Field spell activation. Oh, they have the fusion card in their hand. Isn't that fun? We got Twin Dragon. Like I said, it does usually happen earlier in the combo, but that Twin Dragon effect is always useful, so never forget it. Twin Dragon, using its graveyard effect, summons himself to the field. Twin Dragon summons the Witch. Witch searches the mace. I got a mace. I got a mace. Witch picks Gaddock, destroys him. Field spell, picks him. He's destroyed, so he gets to add the Sleepy back to the hand. Hi, it's me, Sleepy. How's it going? Okay, we summon Sleepy. Banish the fusion spell to destroy the Sleepy and add a Bone Party to the hand. Sleepy, when destroyed, is going to add another memento card to the grave. Out comes the Horsey. Okay, we're gonna link 2 into everybody's favorite link 2. Sprite Elf! Summon a level 2 from the grave. Gaddock is back, baby. Link 2 into everybody's other favorite link 2. Anaconda! Into another link 2. Little Knight. And now we're gonna use the horrifying creation of Bones. 5,000 attack. Toss another fusion spell. Bring out Chimera. Alright, so, wow. Toss a card out of the opponent's hand. And then we're going to put the quick play fusion spell on the field here. This is pretty crazy. This is going to be pretty hard to come out from underneath. Alright, they're saving some of their effects here. They're going to special summon a memento monster. It's the Witch. Witch adds Sleepy to the hand. Primite is going to get banished by the Little Knight. Goodbye. Primite's not negated though, so they get the drill beam on the field. Maiden tosses herself. Alright, we pretty much have everything we need here. This card going to summon a Blue Eyes. They have freed up a slot for the Sprite Elf to do some shenanigans. She was targeted, so now she's going to summon the other tuner. They stole the tuner, tribute the tuner, summon the goblin, destroy a memento monster, they destroy the witch to summon that guy. That's the horned dragon. They're going to then bring out their big guy. Big guy number 2 is out here, untargetable by the way. Mill 3. Then going to destroy 2 cards. They get rid of True Light. True Light destroys all the monsters on the field, I do believe. And the Horned Dragon is going to make sure that anything that wasn't destroyed before is definitely destroyed now. Hi, it's me. I'm back. Destroyed the big load. True Light destroys the tuner. This guy is going to allow the direct attack, which is how they won last game when we saw this happen. Twin Dragon is here. It's still in the end phase of the opponent's turn. So this guy is just... he's just wrecking this dude. It's just a big wreck. Okay, the field spell summons Darkblade. Twin Dragon summons Horsey. Darkblade tosses Gaddock. Destroys the last continuous spell that was there. Primite's back on the field. Main phase 1. Link into access code Talker. Access code Talker going to get 2,000 attack damage. Uh-oh. They're going to banish the Primite card, and then they're going to summon Gaddock with Sprite Elf. They're like, okay, choose who you destroy wisely, you silly goose. They destroy the access code, but don't they realize that there's 5,000 attack beaters in this deck? Maybe, maybe not. Gaddock is destroyed. I saw a mace and a goblin there. Up, this guy's going to then summon himself to allow the big guys to attack directly. Nematolian Gaddock. Now everybody can attack directly. And we're shuffling 5 back to bring out a big guy. He can attack directly now. Battle phase. Boom. Bam. And goodbye. Mementos, my man. They're so good. Because Sprite Elf isn't banned. They're so good right now. You need to play them. You need to play them. You owe it to yourself as a Master Duel player to play Mementos. You owe it to yourself. Treat yourself to Mementos. Alright, so we got some kind of cringy stun thing going on, most likely. Alright, we're gonna toss a lava golem to put Happy in the grave. Happy summons himself. Search for Imseti. Imseti sends himself and the Rainbow Bridge to the grave. Rainbow Bridge. Add a Crystal Beast and a field spell to the hand. I wonder what field spell it is. Is it the Cashier? Oh, it's Necro Valley. It was stun. Oh, any and all hope that I had is lost. Alright, we're going to toss that Crystal Beast to get another Horus. Toss the Called By for another Horus. That's an interesting idea. But I guess it won't work if you have Necro Valley anyway. And out come all of the Horus monsters. We go into the Giant Trainer. Draw 3. Nice. Another Lava Golem. And another Rainbow Bridge. Alright, Necro Valley and End Phase. Imperm on the Happy. Ash. They can't activate this Poplar effect in the grave. Alright, Poplar searches for the field spell. Field spell, going to put Oak on the field. Okay, out comes Diabellstar. This should still be interesting how they're going to try to play around this. They're going to tribute a monster, they tribute their other Diabellstar to get Azamina. Well, that's how they're going to play around it. Azamina! Okay, they toss the search card, search and summon. Get this guy. Make the opponent killable. Very good choice. Very nice. Ash tossing itself to special summon the Flamberge Dragon. Flamberge's graveyard effect, not a thing by the way, but they're not going to get a chance to really need it because they're going to win this duel. Okay, so now here we go. We get SP, Little Knight. Now they know that there's a Lava Golem. So they're going to banish the Necro Valley. Now they're going to go into the Fiendsmith combo. And they finally are able to do the Flamberge Dragon effect. All of the Snake Eyes cards are on the field here except for Branch. So that's fun. Out comes Fiendsmith Engraver into sequence. Sequence effect summons Lacrima. Lacrima effect special summons a level 6 monster that's a life fiend. No, they add him to the hand so he can search for Tract. Sends himself to the grave, adds Tract. Do they activate Tract first? They do. Tract is activated to find Lurie. Lurie is then discarded so he can special summon himself from the graveyard to the field. They're gonna link him off for something. Oh, Appaloosa. 4 materials, by the way. Poplar puts the dragon on the back row. Flamberge is on the back row. Fiendsmith Engraver back on the field. Will we see a DD monster? I think so, maybe not. 3 material, it's Desiree. Lacrima does 1,200 damage to the opponent, and the duel's over. Oh well. If it had gone to the next turn, probably something interesting would have happened. But that's not how Master Duel works anymore. You win in 1 turn. Primite Blue Eyes with some Dominus. Whoa! Whoa now. Excuse me. Summoner's art. What? Pendulum? Oh my god, it's armor phages. Holy cow. Okay, so the extra deck is shut down. So what do we do here with our Primites? Because they have to get rid of both of these guys without use of their extra deck. The load summons another Blue Eyes. They could have gotten rid of both of those guys in the battle phase. Alright, so they beat up Pendulum. That's fun. They're now going to summon the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Alright, so they didn't really do much to stop this, so here we go. Oh, okay. Drillbeam banishes Pendulum Moon. Wow, straight to the end phase? Pathetic. Do you even need to do this with the Primite, dude? Do you even need to do that? Honestly, once you destroy these two cards, that entire deck is invalidated. It's just not looking good for our boys here. Armor Phage is not looking good. Looking bad. Looking like he might be in trouble. Oh. Okay. Crimson Dragon searches for Synchro Rumble. What are they gonna use their Crimson Dragon to get, I wonder? Spirit Dragon! Oh, they're gonna get a Blazar. No, it's Saphir, the Divine Dragon. Okay, bud. Now what do you do? Ooh, look at the hamsters! And that's what happens when you rely on floodgates instead of skill to win the game. You got to diamond with that crap? Ugh. Floodgates are too good. We need to get rid of them all. You can get to diamond on a floodgate deck like that. There's no... I mean, is that not proof enough that floodgates are in a place where they shouldn't be? We need to get rid of them all. The floodgates, get rid of it. Don't like it? Learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Get rid of the floodgates. It's stun. They're up against a stun deck. Oh god, panic. Panic, you bad Yu-Gi-Oh player. Panic. Because the stun is coming. The stun is coming. Oh yeah. Negated. But you know he's got another one, right? Right? Oh, he doesn't have another one. Necro Valley. Ooh. Impermed. Well, you tried, stun player. You tried really hard. You got so far, but in the end, you're just a crappy deck. It's just not a good deck. Like, stun is not good. Unless it gets a floodgate online. Without their floodgates, they're useless. Wow, all that for a Lubellion. Well, that kind of doesn't work, the Lubellion card, so that card doesn't get destroyed. Instead, they send a card to the grave. They will not be surviving this attack phase. Thanks for playing Yu-Gi-Oh, loser. Nice stun deck. Garbage. Garbage tier. Garbage tier player. Garbage tier deck. Garbage. Get out of my face with this garbage. Uh-oh, it's 11 o'clock. That means I gotta check on my Cookie Run guild. I gotta get on Cookie Run and do my guild battles. It'll be a nice secondary entertainment. All these boring, shitty deck builders do the same 3 combos every day. Look, it's Azamina. Azamina, gonna search for one of those sinful cards. Add a Diabell Star in order to do Diabell Star. Yay! Hi, it's me, Diabell Star. Ooh, they're gonna do a little bit of Chimera. That's fine. The Black Witch hits the field and searches for this. Oh, they got a White Forest card. Nice. A little White Forest up in here. That's fun. Now we're gonna go into the Fiendsmith combo because, you know, why not? I might as well pee. I don't... hello, it's me. I'm back. Who cares? But I'm here. I exist. Alright. Gonna do our cookie run guild stuff in the background. While all this nonsense is happening. But hey, at least it's heroes. But it is the worst hero of all. Oh my god. Oh, my brother in Christ. Alright, so what do we do here? Okay, we're gonna try to lock the opponent now? And link 2 into the Infernal Devicer. What? Oh yeah, the daily gifts. Wow, okay. Nothing. We're gonna do a whole lot of nothing. We're gonna just hope that locking the opponent by negating all their effects, only to immediately be linked off. I mean, I don't know what they were hoping for, but it was never gonna work. Let's see, did I get any Beast Yeast candies? Nah, of course not. Okay, clear them out. Want to hear, like, the loudest screaming noise ever? Just kidding, it's really quiet. I don't want it to be really loud. If I turned it up, though, it's super fucking loud. Got my EXP from my houses. Let's get our rewards from the trains. Can I send the trains? Yes, I can send the trains. Let's preserve the lower total stuff. Send out the trains. We love that. Get our fountain. Oh, it looks like there's more duels to be shown. Let's do that while I'm getting my fountain. Okay, we got our fountain. Nice, got some cotton candy. That's good, that's great. Let's check on the mining. Let's see if the mining is done. We've been mining in the mines. Yep. First we'll check the venture. We got to floor 56 on an empty mining cart, not too bad. Oh wow, the golden cheese item. Still not getting very good things, so that's fun. We'll just send them with a crate, I guess. Send out another venturing squad. Get yourselves out there. See you in 11.5 hours. How's the mining? Alright, most of it's done. In another 8 hours, that'll be done. That's fun. I can afford to just use crystals for that. I don't care. Alright, so let's get all of our mining rewards. We love mining rewards. Speaking of mining, it looks like the opponent is mining their Beansmith interactions for the week. Keyword week. I'm the worst, I really am. Alright, so let's keep getting our mines. Okay, mine. Okay, mine. Okay, a lot of green ores. Just fine. We gotta set up our mines so we can mine for cookie stuff. Yeah, boy. Get the mines going. As a child, I yearned for the mines. It's really stupid that it doesn't just switch to the next unassigned one, but whatever. I didn't make this game and it's for little piss babies anyway, so I don't care. Okay, you guys do your thing. Let's go to break time, unbreak our breakers. Put it from HP lowest to highest. Put our 0 HP ladies. They're all female cookies. They're all gonna rest it up. Let's go to the mine battle. Anything good? Sort of. Let's skip that, because I don't want to sit through it. No, you can't see what I'm doing with these cookies. You don't deserve it. Frost Queen, no thanks. Oh, my agar cubes are done. Alright, let's get these done. Alright, we're gonna put the golden cheese cube in there. Let's go to the appraiser. Let's appraise all of our brown rocks. Nice, we got one nice thing. That's good. So we can go to the workshop, craft ourselves an epic topping tart. Oh, sweet, we got a swift chocolate. Nice. It's a super success, apparently. Thank you. Thank you for the super success. Let's claim all of our gifts. Some extra arena tickets, that's fun. Then we'll send our gifts out. Hey, friend list, all 50 of you, have some gifts. We'll go to the gacha, get the free gift for the day. Hello, free gift. Oh, I can watch an ad. Let's do that. Ow, my ears. Thanks, ad. Can you guys guess what the ad is based off the sound? Can you guys guess it? Did you guys guess it yet? Yeah, it's the one where they go through the barriers and then they get the weapons. But this one doesn't have somebody pretending to commentate it, which is interesting. Oh, this one's Ebony. Interesting. It's not the war one. Bro, I'm not gonna play your crappy game. Okay, not even to try to get through this ad. I'm going to wait for the ad to finish so that I can close it. Why is this, like, Ebony is such a weird game. Such an odd thing. It's never had its own identity ever. Oh, cool. Somebody lost to Turbo 7s. Oh, look, a floodgate. Cool. Love floodgates. Man, I would have never guessed that the floodgate deck was gonna win. Let's check the storage. What does this thing want me to use? There's nothing to use in here. Okay. We've done all of that. We have 8 event things to go. We got train marathon. Very nice. We love the train marathon. It has a lot of really good stuff. We got more stuff on the Into the Depths handbook. That's good. Got some picnic dice for the picnic event. Yeah, we can do some rolls later, I guess. And then the daily event for the flame guy, the new flame dude. Oh, I gotta do my bounties. Can't forget about the bounties. Let's change these to shields for now until I finish maxing out Hollyberry Cookie, because she's apparently going to be awakened when the next big event hits. So I gotta make sure she's maxed out and ready to go. She's one of the only cookies with titties. I don't know why they gave her them, but they did. They gave her titties. I don't know why. I didn't do it. Wasn't my decision. I wouldn't have said to do it, but they said, let's give her titties. So they did. Oh, the pirate ships are back. Trade ships are back. We gotta get our... Yeah, we gotta get our shells, and now we gotta reload them and send them back out. 239. Oh, that ain't gonna do. Next. 357 extra. No way, my friend. We won't be doing that. Next. 423. Not good for me. Alright, so we got 9 of these. Let's put one of them on there. I got 22 of you. That's too many to do. 23 of them. I got cupcakes. Alright, cupcake, a little too much. I got spaghetti. Nah. 2 of those bad boys on there. This one's pretty close to being done. Let's put a... Yeah, it's too much. Too many points. What about this latte? Alright, get on out of here. Put another latte on here. Maybe another latte after the latte. How about more lattes? I say, get on out of here. Let's take a look at the Rainbow Shell Gallery. Nothing good in there. Great. Oh, we got some telescopes, but I don't need them. It is good to know that we got some of these energy meats. I'll grab these, the stamina jellies. Juicy stamina jellies. Gotta have a lot of those. I do plan on eventually conquering the Beast Yeast. Just zooming out a little bit here so I can get a better overview of my islandly area. Alright. That's pretty much everything except for the events. Oh, mementos. Wow. Versus the worst deck ever. The deck I never want to win. Labyrinth. Let's get our guild battles in. We gotta do 3 of them. After tomorrow, I don't have to do any more until the calculations are finished. Feel free to ask me any questions you may have about Cookie Run Kingdom. I just so happen to know a bunch. Let's go! Wow. Memento with a nice empty field. There we go, Dark Blade. Threatening to get rid of that trap, it's welcome. Labyrinth, that's gonna summon a girl. Who do we summon? We summon Ariana. Ariana Cross. Stovey tossed into the graveyard with a Torby. Stovey Torby down. We are dealing a lot of damage in the guild battle, guys. I'm thinking I'm doing at least 500 million. We're kicking butt right now. Oh, look at that. Now they can activate traps on the same turn that they set them. Nothing like showing off your Ku Klux Klan membership for the world to see. Stovey Torby using his graveyard effect. Shen Draglier is going to be coming out as well. Back to the hand. Stovey Torby back to the field. A little extra body here in case they can actually do something. But it doesn't matter because this card exists. What does that card do? It makes it so that the high level memento cards can attack directly. How much did I did 800 million. I thought I was only doing 500 million. I did 800 million on that one. Nice. I will continue to use this team for 2 more battles. I'm doing my guild proud, guys. Getting a lot of guild gotcha pulls. Alright, there it is. So this guy can attack directly, and this is not an effect that he has, so it's not negated by the Typhon. And so they're able to attack directly because of that weird, disgusting creature thing that looks like a bat with wings, but it's not, because it has it looks like a creature from Spore, to be honest. We are still doing lots of damage, ladies and gentlemen, in Cookie Run Kingdom. In case anyone was wondering, is he still doing a lot of damage? Yes, he is. Your streamer is doing all of the damage in Cookie Run Kingdom. He's doing it all, baby. And we are getting damage buffs, and we are doing damage. Okay, we are hitting them hard. We are hitting them fast. The flame is eternal. The destruction is being witnessed. The lordly load is loading. Blue Eyes White Dragon comes back to the field. Alright, what do we got here? Well, they're gonna put the lordly load back in the hand. Interesting. Wow, okay. It's a stun Primite deck. That shouldn't be legal. Because it's certainly not okay. So, stun deck with Primite. Like, you don't have enough? Like, come on, man. A break out of here. Still doing 800 million damage in the guild battle here. Whoa. They did the math. They did the math. Did you see them do the math? That was a math equation. Solemn warning. What the hell kind of degenerate is playing this deck? Oh, yuck. Probably Farfa. Saw Farfa playing this crap. Let's see, what level are they? It's probably Farfa. I'm gonna have to assume it's Farfa. Farfa just ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! One duel at a time. He's such a piece of shit. He ruins everything he's in. He's ruining the Master Chef videos with his presence. He's ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! By supporting Floodgates. He plays decks like this constantly. They need to just ban his accounts. Just get him out of Yu-Gi-Oh! He shouldn't be playing it. He doesn't deserve it. Veiler the Primite. The Lordly Load summons a Blue Eyes Primite and a tribute for no reason. Do they know that? I don't know. I feel like people think that when they tribute a card, it dodges it. Or maybe they just didn't want it on the field for some reason. I don't know why. Having less bot. Maybe because it was in attack mode. Shrug. Big shrug face. If it's that big of a deal, summon it in defense mode. Negate. I got 1,000 medals in the guild arena here. That's fun. Did I get anything good? No. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom developers. How is your game this old and you don't have a way to get back to the guild from the guild battle? How? How has the game been this... It's been around this long. Don't have a way to go back to the guild when I do a guild battle. Why? Dev Sisters, please explain. I can do 331 polls, ladies and gentlemen. 331 polls from the guild. Gotcha. And we are swimming. Swimming in stuff. I just got so much stuff. We're gonna put that right back into the guild. Hell yeah. Let's check our guild rankings. How are we doing? We're still where we always are. But I do have my 15 guild battles. Alright, people can't say I'm not working. I'm working my butt off. Okay? Activity points are almost at 100,000. I'm doing a good job. Okay? I'm being a good guildie. Alright? I'm doing a great little job here. Soon I'll be able to check in on my guild 15 times. And I'll beat that mission. And then I'll beat all the flame fire gem missions. And I'll get a bunch of fire gems. Isn't that great? Alright. Let's check our storage here. What does I want? Oh, right. Because I got more topping. Primite versus Primite sure has a lot of variety. There is a lot of fun to watch. The same 6 cards. Love it. Love watching the same 6 cards over and over again. I want you guys to know that I love to do that and love to watch same 6 cards used in the same 2 decks. Love that. Big fan. Just getting my production, you know, flowing. Getting it flowing. Getting it going. Making a lot of hammers. I need them. We're just making cheese now. Cheese and butter. All fluffer, no nutter. We're out of milk. Alright though. Still making bacon out here, boys. Still making bacon. And rings and all those things. I'll make another 10 caramel candies. We'll eventually get her maxed out. That'll be fun. Apparently there's 2 more events. Oh yeah, I gotta roll some dice. Or do I? I'd rather just stock up on these. 1, 2, the reward. Play in the kingdom. Alright, let's play in the kingdom arena a couple times. What now? They rank me back down to 4. Wow, I keep ranking back down when I'm not playing for more. Like, if you stop playing for an hour, you get ranked down because there's so many people online playing this goddamn cookie run. Oh look, it's you will pay the price of your defiance. That's a hell of a line. Little Black Forest cookie. Everybody loves her. She just wants to be married to every single cookie. Oh boy, Centurion. Great. I love Centurion. No, I don't. Okay, Centurion. What do we toss? Oh, okay. I don't even know who that was. We're going to attack over the Link monster here. Wake up, Centurion. Not being used yet, because we have big plans, I guess. True Collapse! That's the guy they put in the graveyard. Emeth 4. Emeth 6. The Emeth 6 model. Primera hits the field. They have a synchro. But they can't synchro yet. Imperm! There ain't no way for them to play. There ain't no way for them to play. There ain't no way for them to play. There's no way for them to play. What was that? A real royal. $3,000 defense is pretty good against Blue Eyes. Not that it really matters, they'll just get a Tyrant Dragon. Bing! Bada bing! If the card battled, then a little trap. Bada boom! See you later, enemy cards! Out comes another Spirit Dragon. Everybody loves little Spirit Dragon. Oh, I went back to rank 3. Woohoo! Rank 3, that's me. Oh, this guy does not have the meta team. He does not have the meta. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows the meta, baby. Here it comes, baby. Here comes the meta. I'm bringing the meta team. I brought the Fire Boy. Everybody loves fire. Eternal Flame. True Collapse. Eternal Flame. Yeah, do the big damage. Peekaboo. Alright, now we're doing the real damage. All that other stuff was just preamp. I wasn't even for serious before. Wow, that guy got pushed all the way back to 100,000. I'm in the top 35,000 right now. Working my way down to 20,000. Then down to the top 10,000. This is just 3 cookies with a revival and a thing that makes it so they're immune for 10 seconds. Whoop-de-doop-dee. Wow, it's the fire guy, the old fire guy, and Shadow Milk. He's in the top 30,000 with this team? I don't think so. I think his attacker team is different. Eternal flame. Witness destruction. See you later. Oh wow, there's a brand new card you don't see every day. This guy's pretty rare to find. Albalanitus. Our little abyss dragon. Okay. This is usually a card you see on turn 2 because he can attack all the opponent's cards, so don't quite know what the plan is here, boys. Don't quite understand the plan. Excuse me. Feeling a little gassy. Now I gotta play in the arena thing. Gotta make sure that I finish that event. Yeah. Shit, I got my shit kicked in. Shit, I got a shit kicked in. Oh no. I won't let them take you. Won't let them take you. No, no. I guess that's the meta team, this guy right here. But I don't have, he hasn't maxed out. I haven't maxed out my Stardust guy. Anything else? Is there anything else I need to do before I hop out of here? Oh, I gotta reclaim my tropical islands. They've been invaded by pirates. A bada bing, come back to the king. A bada bing, from the ring to the king to the bring to the ding. Skip a dipple, dibbity dibbity dub, skip bop rapple. Yay, I get to go through 2 areas. Nice. Good job, guild. My guild's beating up that guild battle like crazy, baby. They're going right through it, baby. They're going through it right now. Oh, I get another spring dice. Let me get that spring dice. Fire Spirit passed by beating the arena one time. I get another 200 points. Oh yeah, I gotta do the monster menace. Oh god. And I gotta get my kingdom pass. I gotta get my kingdom pass. Gotta level it up. Leveling up my kingdom pass. And that should be enough for me to get the next reward, which seems to be a lot of experience points. That's fun. Ooh, Galaxy Dragons. But is it Tachyon Galaxy Dragons? Because if it is, then I'm not as impressed. Oh, nice attack. Ooh, nice attack, but you couldn't win. That's a shame. Cypher Dragon gonna destroy the load. Unfortunately, there's another load in their hand. So a load in the hand is worth 2 in the band. What I always say. Time jump. See ya. Squanched. Alright. Next. Beast Yeast 212. Alright, I already have it on hard. Hell yeah. That means we get the best possible rewards. Yay! We love getting good rewards. Beast East 512. I could probably beat this on hard. No, I can't. Never mind. We'll just do it on normal, guys. Alright, and I'll come back later after I'm done with my tasks for the day. Claim our EXP drops. Hell yeah. I'm close to any wow, I've already almost beaten all of the seasonal missions. Wild. 2 more wishes and I get this one. 10 more fountain rewards and I get that one. And in 5 days, and I'll still have 10 more days left. Oh my god. Skip dab a dib dab da dee dab da doo da da do down ga ding bam bam bring bang ga bam 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 bro. Anything good in the storage? Yeah, I got my chests. Gotta open them. Nice. I got some nice things. Those are not so nice. And yay, we got more topping upgrade items. I'm sure I can use that later. Alright, well that was fun. No more Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm all caught up. Let's see what the reward is. Well, I can't wait for this rewarding dueling experience I'm about to see. Oh, we got Primite with some Dark Magician. Primite's basically good with any deck that needs normal monsters in it. So Magic-y, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. These are all greatly affected by the Primite engine. Oh, this guy's got some ritual stuff going on, huh? Alright, Timaeus. Timaeus gonna fusion into the 1 material Dark Paladin. End phase. No ritual. Okay, we're gonna Fiendsmith. Huh? Alright, Tact is gone. And we Memento. Memento's gonna be very upset when they get Nibiru'd. Ooh, Called By is pretty good against Gaddock. Called Buying the Gaddock is pretty good. They really like the Gaddock effect. Nice. Oh my god. Exodia? Unstoppable Exodia and Memento? And Fiendsmith? Put him back in the hands, son. Alright, Dark Metal Dragon. Oh my. And Tearlaments? With a 40 card deck, you have room for all of this? That's wild. Mementos, Tearlaments, Unstoppable Exodia, Fiendsmith. That is quite a combination, my friend. All to get Nibiru'd when you get Sequence out there. Oh yeah, we're gonna see it. Ooh, he's gonna use this effect. Tosses the Paladin. Bone Party. Does that get stopped? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Because it has to just... Oh wait, no, it can destroy the token. Oh no, it can't. Token doesn't count. Mill 5. Wow, and they got the fusion spell. Well, GG. They destroy the token, they get another fusion spell. Fusion spell, shuffle everything that didn't get to be activated back into the deck for a Twin Dragon. Twin Dragon destroys itself. Sleep. Oh boy. Okay, Twin Dragon summons... I think that's the Mace. Mace searches a field spell. Field spell is on the field. Sleepy's on the field. I'm sorry, huh? Goblin. Some goblin biker. The goblin biker to get the goblin. Alright, now everybody's in the grave. Alright, shuffle everything back. We only needed 5. Out comes the combined creation. Battle phase. See you later, Nibiru. Loser. Okay. 1,000 hands is really, really needed to resolve. Like, they really need it to resolve. Alright, Primite. Back in the hand. Combined creation. Summons the base. Ran out of time. I guarantee it was time limit. I knew it. Why run out of, like... I don't know why they run out of time. Like, he wasn't even pursuing a victory. Still tragic. Right. Okay. Bluebird searches for the branded fusion. Branded fusion. Okay. So the lack of interaction means that the opponent is either just all board breakers, or they're waiting on Nibiru timing. That's all it means to me. Bellion, the Bellion sets. Branded lost. Yikes. Dusk Dragon, Dusk Dragon. Branded lost, branded lost. They get their courier. They have a negate. Ooh, Titanclad, okay. Quem tosses Albaz. Alright, so we have a whole lot of interaction on the opponent's turn here. Oh, it's Mementos! Yay, Mementos, we love that. They're gonna negate him and then banish him. That's just plain rude. Oh, yikes. Shuffling him back into the deck, just getting him as out of play as they can. Now they have a Dragos Tapelia. Now they have another negate. Branded the Lost. Ah, Shrouded Dragon, okay. Oh! Take control and press the gay button. Negate. Perma-negate, by the way. Does that negate the negate? No, it does not. Okay, they use them up to get the Bellion, the Searing Dragon. Uh-oh, Horsey. Dusk Dragon. Oh, look, it's Lulurith. Wow. Fusion. Fusion ha. Going all the way to our boy, Big Negation. They destroy the big boy. Gaddock. Hi, I'm Gaddock. Boom. Hi, what's up? Me, Sleepy. And this, I mean, look at how much they played around. Look at how many effects that the Mementos can play around. This is one of the best decks ever. It's so good. Freaking branded deck negated all of their cards. Oh snap. He's been special summoned. Now the creations can attack directly. Level 9 or higher. You know who's level 9? The combined creation. Alright, link 2. Oh, snap. Branded in red. Alright, we fusion into Chimera. Draw 1, destroy 2. My brother in Christ, don't you realize it's too late? They don't know it's too late. Okay, out comes the other creation. Attacks directly. Main phase 2. He attacked. The opponent special summoned a lot of times from their extra deck. Who do we get rid of? Really? Interesting. Alright. And all of our Albazes. Going back and forth here as we get our brand fusion. Summoning Albion, who doesn't have 3000 attack. Branded the Lust. Wow, they still have Kit, huh? Hi, it's me, Mirror Jade. Okay, we tribute Albion for Lubellion, who can activate its effect because it doesn't have 3000 attack. Alright, well. Mementos, you know, they did their best. They're still a very good deck as far as I'm concerned. The only reason why they couldn't win is because it was branded. Like I've said 1,000 times, branded has no excuse. If you lose a duel as branded, you played bad. You played bad because you literally have everything. Branded has everything for every scenario. Alright, we got Primite Blue Eyes here. Oh, they already had the field spell. Okay. Alright, out comes the Blue Eyes. Set 3 pass. Oh, we don't bait anything with the Black Witch. Okay. Pudica is going to be negated. Goodbye, Pudica. Bye. Link into Sarah. Toss our other trap trick for our Black Witch. Black Witch puts that monstrosity. Ooh, we're gonna be destroying cards, boys. That does negate it. Alright, Sarah, because the normal trap card was activated, gets to do a thing. They destroy the field spell. Out comes a trap hole. Oh god. The True Light. It sets another card. Sinful Spoils is back, baby. Okay, so any search that they do is going to immediately be negated. And now what do you do, buddy? Because you're gonna get trapped. Trapped and trolled, trapped and trolled. I play a trap deck because I'm bad. They didn't have a trap hole to counter that? That's cringe. Oh wait, he's not affected by traps, I don't think. Unaffected by trap cards. So funny. Out comes the Diabellstar, the Black Witch. She's back, baby. And she's putting another cringe card on the field. Why are they putting more trap cards on the field when there's a monster on the field that's not affected by trap cards? I don't know. But I don't need to find out because they're going to lose. And that's why Blue Eyes Primite is the best right now. Because it beat this terrible rogue deck that was meta for like a minute. And immediately stopped being meta. They released a structure deck. And the TCG for trap tricks. Much a different environment to Master Duel. Trap tricks, they need a few more bans to be levied to the other decks that are better than them before they can really do anything. Okay, do we max C again? Oh, they're sharking it. Called by? No called by. Cringe. Or do they just not care? Draw 2. Okay. They're still even when they do this summon. Oh shit, it's Bahamut Shark. Remember when Totally Awesome wasn't banned? Oh, those were the days. I don't even know why Totally Awesome got banned. It's actually interaction. It's annoying, yes. But it's interaction. It's not a floodgate. It's not a floodgate monster like all the ones that aren't banned. I can't believe that King Calamity was banned after Totally Awesome. King Calamity after Totally Awesome, dude. Come on now. Sorry, I put my face behind my microphone, I guess. I was stretching. Oh shit, Utopic Ray. Utopic Ray. Imperm. Okay, what is that supposed to do? Huh? He didn't even have to do that. Maybe he's just showing that that imperm was silly. I don't know. What the fuck happened to my model? I'm just itching my eyeball. My model went into like my model looked shocked. Took on a mind of his own. Oh my god, Zodiac. Is Zodiac back? Sacrifice level up, Hi, it's me, Hammer Kong, remember me? Hi, it's me, Borbo, remember me? Hi, it's me, Chakanine, remember me? Sacrifice level up. Oh! It's the card that's on Imperm. Dragon Infinity, there he is! Tiger Mortar, hi. It's me, Tiger Mortar, remember me? I put another Zodiac on me because I wanted a Dryden. Hi, it's me, Dryden, remember me? He didn't set Dominus. I guess he doesn't have to. Dominus? Do we Dominus this? No. You should have just activated it and picked a funny card like Imperm or something. Hey buddy, I'm gonna destroy your card. Nice play. Bro, you gotta be careful when you see the Zodiacs, man. They know. If you play a Zodiac deck and you're not in like this guy's in Diamond. So this guy is a way better duelist than whoever he's up against. Because to get to Diamond with Zodiacs, with how creative, I mean, like, they're a super creative deck builder. They are taking advantage of every single card in their deck. They understand how all of their cards work. They are better than you. You are not going to win. That's amazing. See, like, seeing somebody win with like that, even though it's against Mementos, and I like Mementos, but seeing somebody just completely never lost control of the duel, knew exactly when to interrupt the opponent, ended their turn against their will, and then proceeded to OTK. Just a consummate professional. Oh no, it's pendulums. Okay, so we got our Supreme. There's the gatekeeper. There he is. The Supreme. And he's got the other guy. Okay, Maxi. Normal summon. And Baguska. And there it is. Haha. Oh, you wanted to play the game? You should have let me do it. You should have let me play the game. That's what Baguska summon means. Yeah, go ahead, summon your cards. They can't do anything on the field anymore. You can't attack me. I'm not afraid of you. You know what's funny is that he has Valor in his hand and he's not using it when he should. Do 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 do. Like, maybe he's just doing his dailies? Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just Valor the Baguska and call it a day. Do either of these guys make it so you can't target anything? It doesn't look like it. Because you can't be banished. Yeah, there's nothing stopping him from just Valoring the Baguska and winning the duel. Okay, destroy the pendulums. Whee. Maxi, the true light. Oh my god, it's Astrograph Sorcerer, remember me? I'm not Dark Magician, but I can be used in place of him in the Dragoon Summon if you want. Okay. Jet Dragon at it. Uh-oh, attack mode Baguska. Okay. The Valor. The last card called by? Damn. I wish it was. I really do. Okay, we link 2 into Beyond the Pendulum. And here we go. Now we're going to shuffle back the Beyond the Pendulum. And now we get to see, does the opponent actually have any place? And we're going to summon a Primite. Normal summon Ash into the second copy of Beyond the fucking Pendulum. Oof. I mean, you can't say they didn't try. Very nice. Gonna chain block that for some reason. And out goes the True Light. Or not. Just negated. Oh, Exceed the Pendulum's out here. I wonder why they couldn't kill that. Doesn't that destroy? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna link those off into our access code talker. He's gonna do 5,000 damage or something. Out comes the negate. Banish 1, destroy. Banish 2, destroy. Destroy everything. Battle phase. And you lose, baby. Pendulum best deck. Pendulum best deck. Alright, 2 people with equally bad taste in field choices and mates. And sleeves. Just 2 bottom tier boys. People that love mid. Alright. Another boring branded combo. Why do you even get in a car if you're just gonna drive to the same place every goddamn day? Wait, who's he gonna banish? Why is he banishing? He negated it just to put Kit in the hand? Huh? Alright, these are some interactions that just are so silly. Hey, oh, branded retribution. Or is it banishment? It's one of the two. Bro, it's retribution. I was right. Okay. Banishment looks very similar though. So the opponent's actually at least playing the Sky Striker's deck. Alright. So we already used the banish effect from Mirror Jade. Is it still not able to be used this turn? Ooh! Droplet. GG. Thanks for playing Master Duel. I'm going to beat you now. No, it's over, dude. Sky Striker Tenpai, it's done. You had your chance. Now it's over. Genroku. Didn't even have to do that. You could have just searched for Chundra. Or whatever. None of these cards matter. None of them matter. Destroy. Get out the Chundra. Chundra. Get out the Fadra. Fadra. Bring out the Genroku. Yeah. Destroy Mirror Jade. That don't matter. We're not getting to the end phase, buddy. We're not going to the end phase. Sorry. Sorry, big guy. No effects anymore. Out comes the Trident Dragon. Gee, I wonder what they're gonna summon next. Oh, it's Trident Dragon. Wow, I wonder what he's gonna do. Destroy 2 cards, including the field spell, which then doubles its attack and allows it to attack 3 fucking times. Well, darn. I guess you were really close to winning there, Branded. Your fault. It's your fault that you lost. You wasted your Mirror Jade for some reason. I am so confused as to why you used the Mirror Jade. And then negated it to put a card back in your hand for no reason. Because it didn't help you win, so you shouldn't have done it. Okay, so this I think is the same Tenpai Sky Striker guy from the last duel. Nice. Wow. That was wow. That's like a callback to the early days of Master Duel. That's wild. I haven't seen a branded player get shut down by getting their branded fusion stopped in forever. Fadra in the grave. Oh, they literally don't have anything they could play. My brother in Christ. Why would you summon Dora Dora? Huh? Okay, just to get branded. Fusion. God damn. Some things never change. people mad. Oh yeah, so many branded decks today, I just noticed. Seeing a lot of branded out there. But I guess there's always a lot of branded out there. I mean, the deck's never not been relevant ever since it was first added to Master Duel. That's a wild draw. That is so wild that they drew that. That's probably one of the best cards that they could draw. Because now they have their Lightning Storm, they can just destroy all the monsters. Especially because they summon them all in attack mode like a big silly. What is he going to banish? Why did he do that? Hi. Me, Pydra. Bro, it's over. Branded player, just let it go. Let it go, man. Chandra, summon Chandra, Chandra effect, summon. Oh, wow, double Pydra. Okay. No Fadra. I guess he didn't need it. He was going for victory over the combo. I respect that. I got a mathematician over here. He still would have won if he went for Fadra anyways. So I don't know. I don't know what, other than just getting exact. Which again, I respect. But I still don't know why. Oh, it's Scareclaw. Hard second Scareclaw with a Max C, baby. Max C now. Do it now. Do it now. You gotta do it now. Do it now. Brother, do it now. Max C. What are you waiting for? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid he won't do his whole combo and then you could just win? Like, you could have just won. You have the Scareclaw combo in your hand. You're gonna let him search for shit? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with this, man. I think he might have waited too long. I think it might be too late. He's probably got at least one Veiler. So you've got to bait that out. Okay. Tried to use our Tyrant Dragon. Max. See. Steal the Tyrant Dragon. Nice choice. Attack over. Link him off so you lose him. Nice. SP? SP, Little Knight. Not sure if it was worth it. Banishes the True Light. I don't know, Bill. Okay, now you don't have any interaction. Are you sure? Because they're just gonna get Maiden. Hi, it's me, Maiden. And they already had the Mausoleum. Not that it matters. Maiden, because they were targeted, activates their effect. Summons that card that you banished. Because they had another copy in the grave. I mean, I don't know about this one, Bill. Out comes another big blue. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Synchro into Metal Greymon. Synchro into Bar on the Floor. Wow, that Super Poly is so That is so unfair. Alright, Scareclaw arrival. They didn't SP. And that's because they had to hard summon these Starfrost. Now comes a Scareclaw. Scareclaw, big planet. They're gonna destroy it with the mystery of the white dragons. So that's fun. Nice try, Bill Nye. Synchro into Cross Sheep. Where are you going to get the fusion monster? The answer is contact summon from the grave. And we're gonna destroy it. We're gonna destroy your boy. Very nice. Barone is gone. And the Astrolabe has enough damage to end the duel. Manadiums win again. Just kidding, it's Scareclaws. I don't think it was Manadiums, but you do see him in the Manadium combo. But more likely that was just pure going second Scareclaw OTK. OTK after OTK. We must get the OTK if we're going to win the day. Checking all my new grounds. Has anybody nothing good yet. 22 people have looked at this. That's crazy. What are you guys doing? Alright, mementos. They really feel like the fusion deck for this meta. Mementos are the way to go. We have our draw 2 just waiting. Sitting there waiting to get our 2 draws, and here it is. Draw 2, baby. Oh, we're gonna hurt their hand. Oh. Simple split. Uh-oh, bone party. Uh-oh, bone party. Oh, okay. So you're gonna destroy your... Oh, Big Green was in his hand. It was Big Green. Why didn't Big Green? There's no Garunix. Darn, there was no Garunix. They just had Big Green. Ash. Well, sucks to be you, Memento player. Is that 2 ashes? They had two ashes. Yikes. Ashes, 2 ashes. Dust, 2 dust. Sometimes I feel like giving up, yeah. Sometimes I feel like giving up. 'Cause me, I'm rusted and weathered. That's a Creed song. Oh, Darkblade, Darkblade. Get negated. Garunix! But Garunix didn't do its thing. Why didn't he attack into them? Duelist A, what are you doing, my brother? What are you doing? Now you have to deal with this. And we're gonna max C, but is that really gonna be sufficient? Honestly, the Memento player deserves what's coming. Oh good, you got your Goblin card. Base! I got a base! I got a base! Big Green. Pro shit. Super Poly. What are we gonna polymerize? Interesting. Into Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Are they gonna change his type to fire so that they cannot target their boys for destruction? No. Alright, he finally got the called by. That's fun. Hey, you know what they wouldn't have been able to do if you would have attacked into it? Everything that they just tried to do here. You aren't gonna respond to that with Bone Party, huh? Okay. Garunix and the Courtier. And here comes Hobby. Garunix will not be, at least little bird Garunix will not be activating any effects here. The Courtier will summon big bird Garunix though. That's gonna wipe the field. Out goes Mace. Summons Witch. Witch grabs the Horsey. Horsey summons itself to the field. Horsey effect targets itself for destruction. Mill 2. Gaddock. Hi, it's me. I'm Gaddock. Gaddock going to choose the horned boy, the horniest of all the dragons. Witch gonna destroy itself to special summon the Goblin. Goblin destroys itself. Mill 2. Out comes the horned dragon guy. We're gonna toss them around for the Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. We're gonna pick 5. Might have been Well, we'll see. Bone Party picks him for something very important, I'm sure. Oh, we have the double creations, but we didn't summon the guy yet. We need to summon the guy. We have the field spell. We need to summon the guy or we're not going to win. Alright, fusion. Manages itself, destroys him, adds a fusion to the hand. Oh, we didn't get the guy. GG's. He's going to summon Big Green. Ponix, because a card was destroyed, will now summon itself to the field. And here comes Big Green. Ponix going to add Fire King Spell Trap. They choose Sanctuary. Attacking into the Garunix. It was destroyed. Summoning another Fire King. Boom. Big destruction. And... that's what the Bone Party did. It gave him piercing. Very fun. Mementos are the best right now. Okay? They are the best right now. In the lobby. Why am I being tagged in the... oh, Jesus. Berry Studios by sending unsolicited emails. Casting changes and holdovers. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. That is crazy. Wow, people are getting harassed in this little voice acting server I'm a part of. I'm sorry to hear that that's happening, people on that server. Oh! Ooh, GG, you got burned to death. Burn is the best right now. Burn's the best right now. So good and cheap. It's the best right now. Burn's the best right now. You can't win against Burn. It's the best right now. When you play against Burn, you're gonna lose. Burn, 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 burn. He's just clip farming. Oh my god. Freaking my model out. My head's itchy. I gotta itch it. My hair keeps going in my face. Alright. Gizmex? Bestial Gizmek? Oh, if they put a card in that extra monster zone, oh boy. And you know they're gonna. Oh, battle phase. Ouch. Wow. That was a trash hand on the opponent's side. Serenir banishes Fallen of Albaz. Attacks over the Centurion card. Main phase 2 and phase. Wow. This is a bad deck, Mr. Duelist B. You've got a bad deck, son. Branded opening, tossing the Mulch Army and grabbing a Quem. Quem effect. Negated. Ooh, but they could Bestial. They don't. Battle phase into the opponent's face because they don't want to be giving them any extra draws. New turn. They still have Nibiru in their hand. Very strong against Centurion. Oh my. Dude, Centurion, how bad is your deck that you can't do anything now? How bad does your deck need to be? Baron de Fleur, going to get rid of that back row. Most likely. Oh, there's the Maxi. Do we negate it? We do. Not negate it. Guess it doesn't matter because they're just going to win this duel now. There's the Imperm. It was Imperm the whole time. And they didn't negate it. Now they're going to negate because they don't want anybody coming onto the field. The effect Veiler is activated and targets the opponent's Baron de Fleur. Nice. Out comes a little Druoswarm. Druoswarm is then going to activate his effect from the opponent's hand. We attack onto the Druoswarm. They have to get rid of that Druoswarm. Okay, so now they have 100 HP. If they can summon any type of Tax Dragon, this duel is over. Okay, Baldrake. Artesia going to get Ghost Ogred. Damn, dude. He really did just have nothing but hand traps that whole time. Battle phase, attack over Quem. Still no cards in the extra monster zones. Ooh, Super Poly could be really strong next turn. Where do we go? No! Please summon it into the big zone. Please. Summon a monster into the extra zone. I implore you. Oh, they tossed the Gizmek. And we got the Star Source Dragon on the field. That's enough for victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And GG. Nothing but staples are responsible for the win of this game. How sad. You saw the branded player won. Why? Because he's got everything. The branded deck has tools for everything. If you lose with branded, it is your fault. Alright, they're not gonna Ghost Ogre yet. Hold it. Don't Ghost Ogre. Do not Ghost Ogre the Spirit. Do not do it. My man. He's got to Ghost Ogre the Maiden. The Maiden. When the Maiden's on the field, that's when they Ghost Ogre it, baby. Ooh, they're gonna get True Light. Okay. I'd wait for the Maiden myself. Okay. Alright, get rid of True Light. True Light destroys the Link monster. GG's. Resonators! Centurion Resonators, hell yeah. Okay, stand up Centurion, we're gonna do a little searching. Resonator into Crimson Gaia. Crimson Gaia, gonna do a little... Hi, it's me, the Resonator. Remember me when I went to the grave? Not anymore. Max C, activate T. Trudea, summon to the field. Serenir going to banish the maiden. Rudea goes back to the back row. We summon the scary guy. We go into a level 8. It's Prima, whatever the hell. And you know it's a tuner, baby. Okay. Valor, but we have Wake Up Centurion, which is going to make a token. Out comes the Resonator into Baron de Fleur. No Nibiru for you, buddy. Alright, we go into Closed Heaven. They are going to deck out their opponent, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not talking about giving them really cool clothes to wear. They are going to let them fill their hand with nonsense. Imperm, it don't matter, baby. I don't need these effects. I don't care. Alright, Requiem on the field. Can't imperm that. Fine. But you can ash it. Ooh, risky choice. Alright, so now they can Nibiru you. The question is, do they already have the Nibiru, or will they not draw it in time? Battle phase. Okay, they are going for the OTK. But they failed. Oh, okay, never mind. They did not fail. If they drew Nibiru, they would have failed. Nice deck. Nice deck, dude. You lose. Nice deck, you lose. Nice deck, you lose. You lose. Nice deck, you lose. How long have I been going? Three hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy moly. I don't think I have any more Yu-Gi-Oh! Left in me, man. We've got so much fun to do. Seahorse in the graveyard to protect me from Ash. Yikes. Doesn't protect you from Valor though. Alright, no Maza. What? What? You don't have anything else? Oh, we droll and lock down. Then we maxi. Why haven't they drolled and locked them? That's what you get. That's what you get for holding on to those maxis. Light Charmer. Light Charmer going to special summon a light monster to your field, to a place that the Light Charmer points to. Yeah, main phase 2, send to the grave. Little Knight gonna banish your Jet Dragon for free. Loser! Next. Oh wow, Drill Beam's pretty good. A sky is in crisis. Oh. Do we max C? I would max C. As long as that's in his hand, I would max C. What are you waiting for, forehead? Because he wants to drill beam, that's why. No, he's gonna max C. Okay. Hey, there's the drill beam for the opponent. The big load. Oh, that's a pretty bad draw. Drill beamed. Haha, you lose. Why didn't he summon that in attack mode? Because he couldn't. It doesn't negate him. It doesn't negate the guy. Drill beam. Negated. Oh, I guess it's over. I guess he just gave up. Drill beam. And you lose. Wow. That is the bestial hand of all time. Wow. Wow, what is this hand? He's got every bestial. That's so funny. Normal summon effect Valor. Going into Almirage. Going to the moon of the closed world. Going into Requiem. Requiem gonna summon from the dead. Maxi gonna max it, see nothing yet. Out comes Engraver from the deck. They're gonna draw 2 cards. Now they're gonna summon Serenir, it's not too hard. Drew a swarm hits the field, and Baldrake comes as well. They're gonna hit you in the face and send you to hell. That's so funny. We got to see every bestial, except for the one that nobody uses. You know, the one no one uses? I know that one. I know that one, my friends. I know it. Not the one he's using. Nobody uses it. Dinomorphia without Miscellaneousaurus is a fact. You can't do that. It begins. Going down. They can't go to less than 1200 unless they have a way to block the damage. Ooh, Imperm is pretty major. Just kidding. Miscellaneousaurus says, nice try, guy, but I'm not affected by cards. I'm not affected by those things anymore. Oh, Iron Thunder. Negate. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The Dinomorphia player survived? Ooh, we got a big girl coming out here. But she doesn't get to use her effect. Not that it even matters. Another 4,500 damage to the opponent. They destroy the girl. She goes to the grave. Main phase 1. Ooh. Double Rex turn, both in attack positions, so that you can destroy them with Lightning Storm. Ooh, deck lockdown's fun. What's that? You wanted to search your deck? That's funny. Uh-oh. You forgot about Rex Turn's graveyard effect. And that's why you lost. You have to do that. You have to do that after he attacks. Okay, we got 10 pie with Dominate. Huh. Okay. Wow. Do they dare normal summon the... Wow, dude. Just give them everything, huh? Maxi? Now do we Maxi? There it is. But they don't have Ash. No Ash, no call by, but they got everything else. Banish an opponent's extra deck monster. Is that enough? Do they only have one Trident? They only have one Bident? No, they have 2 Bidents. Bro, they're gonna... Bro! I'm sorry. I need to go to bed. Okay, I'm tired. I'm just... I'm cracking myself up. It's not good. Alright, so they grab a Chandra. They already have the Fadra. Put him in the grave. Why not? Chandra, hi. Nice try. Dominus. Dominus is solid ground, a bally moves. Why are they going directly into the Bident Dragon? I don't know. Fadra to Pydra. Attack. Attack. Attack of the show. Attack. And we synchro into the Trident Dragon. Trident Dragon picks 2. Gets 6,000 damage. And then they banish 3 cards face down. But why didn't they banish the Bident Dragon? I don't fucking know. Maybe they forgot. Maybe it was like a showing of dominance. Like, I banished your 3 cards. Your 3 big dragons. You might as well give up. Or banish. Oh, it's Ignisters! I love Ignisters. You've gotta droll them. The droll is gotten. Search all you want. You can't put them in your hand anymore. If you summon the Crimson Dragon, you don't get to add one of their spells to the hand. Ha ha ha. You don't get to do it. You don't get to add this the assault spell. Oh wow, that's a major draw. Alright, red Ignister. Grabs the light ignister. Set, pass. Cringe. What the fuck? What? Oh, because of rivalry. Sorry, Bungus, but you're gonna need a dragon tuner if you're gonna do this. Ah! He has a dragon! Ah! He had a dragon tuner! Ah! He summoned a crimson dragon! Ah! He's gonna summon another level 12 dragon! Ah! And he got to add that spell to his hand. Is it enough for victory? No. And you know what they say? If fighting should result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu said that. And I think he knows a little bit more about dueling than you do, pal, because he invented it. And then he perfected it so no one could best him in the Master Duel Duelist Cup. Oh, we get the red guy. Red guy's back. Red guy uses his effect to get the purple guy. Link 2 in 2. Boom. Cyburst Wicked. We activate the field spell. Field spell summons the purple guy. Wicked banishes the red guy. Purple guy going to summon the other one. Ooh, they got the green guy. Transcode Talker going to summon the Wicked again, I assume. A Idol Reborn. Green guy gets negated. You only get to do that once, buddy. Okay, we're gonna summon the Wicked. Templar Ignaster. Field spell gets destroyed but not negated. Yeah, well maybe it was negated. But anyway, we summon the light one. We get the baby. Okay, and then Ignister gonna do its thing, and then the baby's gonna move. See ya. Now we get the purple guy, the light guy, and another AI land. Water guy. Tribute the purple guy. Ooh. They banished the Wicked. That's the Earth guy. Now we're gonna go into probably a Baron de Fleur. Worse, it's Bestial Dispotter. Alright, they're gonna try to negate the guy. But they have another A Idol Reborn. Link 2. No XYZ. Into Alan Bershin. Alan Bershin grabs a Mathmech card. Oh shit, it was Mathmech the whole time. Circular tosses, it looks like addition. Alan Bershin going to summon the addition. Singular searches equation. Equation summons the Alan Bershin. Splash Mage. Splash Mage summons addition. And gets negated. The arrival is here, and he can't be affected by stuff. He destroys that dragon. Out comes another infant. Battle phase. Attacks over this Potter. This Potter is shuffled back into the deck. And Druid Swarm is here. Then they're doing the other guy. I guess they're just gonna win. Do they deserve it? I don't think so. Shit, I'm going to bed, dude. Oh, he ran out of time. Amazing. No, don't play another duel. I want to go to bed. No. My slow reaction time from being so tired is immediately backfiring. What the f... What is this deck? Moko. A flip monster? Huh? I don't know if this deck's gonna get to do its thing here. I hope that they do, though. But I don't think they will. I guess they could maybe get stopped by a Rule Kalos, and then the Rule Kalos could get called by it. God damn. Wait, what? They didn't activate the Kick Kalos. What's going on? Okay, we're gonna go into our bottom floor. Okay, and 2 level 7s into Galaxy Tomahawk? What the? Okay. IP Masquerina. Destroys Scream. When Scream's destroyed, they can add Sulliek to their hand. Set Sulliek pass. Okay. Alright, what do we do here? Activating Sulliek for the preemptive negate. Wow, they're just shotgunning the Baron negate. Interesting. Shotgunning the Sulliek. Oh, interesting. Alright, what do we do here? Oh, into Crusadia. Whoa, digit jamming. Legacy of the goddamn duelist. Huh? Excuse me. Okay, they're gonna try to do their thing again. He's gonna banish one of the top 5 cards of their deck. I wonder what card it's gonna be. Just kidding, he's negated. Okay, this should be very interesting. I'm not sure how digit jamming is going to interact with Avramax over here. Hi, Rule Kalos. Welcome back to the field. Heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat and the sound of your bullshit. Okay, so this should be very interesting. So he's going to gain the attack. He loses all the attack. And they don't attack the flip monster. Interesting. Okay, they're gonna try to get rid of Destruda. What? Okay, that's fine. Mill 3, negate him, but that's not a permanent negate, just while he's on the field. To send the guy, that's gonna do its thing. Okay, Shadow Beast, alright. Alrighty, by me, alrighty. Alright, so Kaleido Heart, will they spin the big guy? No, they're gonna spin the digits. Mill spin doesn't fix the problem. And then they ran out of time because why not, right? Well, I've been at this for 4 hours. Well, maybe not 4 hours. 3 hours and 41 minutes. I'm taking a nap. I'll be back in a bit. Happy Easter. Thanks for everyone who showed up, all 25 of you. Thanks for being here. As short of a time as you spent, all that time you were appreciated. I'm gonna take a nap now. I'm exhausted.